here right now.
Both of these teams going to be eager, I think, as well.
All right. We
We
are live.
well, despite the upsets that have occurred in the past. Because, I mean, KRU is another team as well. They've got a ton of history of attending these international events. But honestly, in recent memory, they just haven't got it over the line.
No.
Just not even out of groups in most
We
scenarios.
are
So
indeed
it's a great opportunity to
live.
bring under their belt on the big stage against a team that is going to want to opt into their preferred playstyle, taking heavy fights. But it would be disingenuous to describe KRU as a team that doesn't have the discipline to punish that individuality.
God damn, bro. Got a war cry over on
KRU.
KRU.
They are disciplined. They are willing to slow down the game just in taking those little pauses into the mid-round, making sure that they group us up as 3 and make sure that they can punish a player with like some dry swings, whatever it takes. They are a team that can slow it down in that capacity for sure.
All right, well, here comes the agents, and nothing really all that crazy here.
It's the
but
first map,
I was gonna
Lotus.
ask a little bit about
Oh
the
boy.
maps and how we thought that this is gonna
I
play
love
out, but
watching
I
the
think
same map I just watched.
illustrated perfectly there,
Yeah.
right? Both of these teams, they're gonna give it their all. They're gonna push each other as much as they can.
And Billy have put a Viper into their comp over the Cypher, I think they used to run as well, which I kind of like. Just it gives you way more global map pressure on your attack side lurks compared to the Cypher, where you kind of just know
Sure.
it's obvious where the Cypher is when he's lurking.
I think the biggest issue, though, is that KRU is a team who loves running these attack side lurks. Kesnet, a lot of times, is going to get kind of entrenched in positions. And Shy also loves going for walk-ups on A, walk-ups on B late in these rounds that I think could punish that lack of Sentinel utility once we switch sides.
All right, let me make sure my audio's going through.
Elimination game of the day. It's time to hand it over to your casters, who are also clocking in for the first time at Champions Soul. Here's Pansy and Steel.
Hey, Pansy.
GB, yeah, it's fantastic to
Steel.
finally be here, and quite the slugfest to come out to, Josh. These two teams, it's all on the line now, right? Elimination time, only one can continue. The brutality of champs is no stranger to these two teams as well. They've been on the other side of the killing blow to some heavy
All right,
favorites
audio's
before.
going
However,
through.
Talk to me about this head-to-head, Josh.
You good
Tell
over
me
there?
how we
Sniper
get a
Hawk?
good
I'm good.
series, those
I'm
winning
good.
columns. What are you looking for between KRU Visa?
Don't shut down on me now.
Interesting matchup when it comes
Not
to the
shutting
stylistic
down.
approaches. And I think really it comes down to these first picks for both these teams. It's going to be so crucial for them to get a good lead into this.
All right, we're back on
Really
Lotus.
Start attack on Lotus. They are so much better on their attack side than they are on their defense, and we need to see something a little bit better than what we saw against Fnatic. From them
Now,
right
can
That's the
KRU
mark
make
of
it
the
through?
The game against Fnatic. Gotta be fresh in their mind still. Gotta be at the forefront.
Can we go
Billy
2 for
Billy
2 today?
Starting things off. Quite simplistic in approach. A 1-3-1. YZ. And
What's
the
your
rest
predictions on this one
all playing
again?
up towards
Sorry.
door,
I mean, I know
pushing
mine, but what do
towards
you think is
Mount,
gonna come out on
clearing
top?
util.
I honestly
Showing
think
that quite
KRU is going to
frequently.
come out on top.
Overdoing it, though,
Yeah, I
looking
agree.
to maybe catch that response from
I think KRU are just more disciplined.
A little bit of a pause in the round as KRU is thinking.
And I
about
think
Okay,
that's
disciplined, huh?
I think that's ultimately what this match is going to come down to. Who's giving those free picks? Who's not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they both walked away. That's the fight on the
And that's not good.
YZ opening up the map. That's a big
That's not good.
opportunity. Do they opt to go for this? Do they try and fake it out?
All of them
It
got
looks like they're
fucking
going for this
blinded.
one.
YZ's keeping that space towards that spawn area, but the waterfall, the retake, is it a pre-take perhaps?
Well, they were thinking
Smart
about it,
from
right? They were
Melzer.
real close to going for that one, but no, they decide against it. Try and keep cool here. Billy, plant in 5 standing, excuse me, and YZ still with that space. The stun is fantastic for the swing.
No.
They're playing him in, but he's still fighting back. A
2v2.
2v2 now, but the time is still on Billy's side. Melzer. Oh.
Damn.
K-Knight quick with that, and it's left it all to MTA. Too many targets, Billy.
Wow, Billy gets the
So well executed from
pistol.
Billy as well, getting YZ slinked into that C site area, putting a lot of that pressure on B, getting stalled out, realizing, hey, the rotation's in from KRU. They're stacking this B site. We can't go in. There's a lot of utility traded. Both sides,
Yes.
they couldn't make it through, but YZ finds that opening at C, calls the rest of his team back, rotating door. That's a great start for them. That's everything they need to be able to kind of run away with this half. We need to see them getting a lot of rounds on their attack side. They have that breach fade comp.
Uh-oh.
They're going to leverage that.
Is my
and the
pick'ems
pace is gonna
wrong?
be here and
Uh-oh.
huge.
Uh-oh.
And right off the
As I say
rip,
that.
Yeah, YZ this
Hold
time
up.
gonna be punished, though. It's
Kesnet just got that kill,
delivers
though.
the bullet to the brain. So without the man at the front here, and they've gone pretty all into this. Melzer does get away with this line.
Wow.
The 3 players can remain here for KRU. Again, you're looking at Heat, Kesnet, the 2 with the Sheriffs coming in to be your main damage dealers, but a very early pick is fantastic. They've brought over that 4th player as well. You're looking at having Shy sitting towards CT, yes, but they've got a lot of grip on this side still.
Honestly, I have not seen Billy play
It means that they lose a little bit of
in
that
quite
speed
some
going
time,
into
so
fights. But what Billy's doing
I
right
don't
now
really
is
know
they're
what
waiting
these
for their abilities to come back off
players
the
are capable
They
of.
need that stun up on the breach because they've basically used all the flashes that they have. They need to leverage that. Omen smokes are back online now, so we're going to see them start to inch up. But the stack from KRU on this A site means, yeah, Billy needs to kind of figure things out before they overcommit. It looks like they're inching their way over to the
Nah, Kesnet.
Kesnet down.
Why are we peeking that, Kez?
Step-by-step approach. Billy needs to be careful. Again, Heat is one of those players.
Oh.
That spike down.
Yeah, K-Knight going as well. That's a little bit of util they could have used to find some safety.
Bro,
on
you're
this
not
site.
sitting up?
Still 3
Dude, wake
points.
up.
I wasn't sitting up.
20 seconds.
Dude, wake up, brother.
Excuse me.
What are you doing?
MTA. Do not
Where's my
I'm here.
co-host at? Come on.
He hasn't been
I'm
spotted
here.
so far. They can make a guess, but you can see that little consideration from Yosemite. Keeping a touch on where this position could be coming from.
MTA, this flank could be
Get the timing
huge.
right, it doesn't matter, and
Never
it's not
mind.
just right. This is the opportunity, but a 2v2. Shy. gonna
Okay.
fall, well handled by
I
Neff
mean,
in the
KRU
end.
made
Keep
that
in
pretty
touch.
costly
A
for
costly
them.
round, but a round nonetheless.
A costly round indeed, and it needs to be a lot cleaner than that. KRU was able to do that basically with sheriffs and their positioning. If Billy wants to be able to convert a lot of these rounds on their attack side, like once KRU gets those guns, these are going to be different situations. They cannot allow for these things to happen. So we need to see a little bit of tightening up. Sure, you get one sheriff in the head. Why is he swinging out A? It's unlucky. It happens. But you know, there's more rounds, and
You're kidding me. You're kidding
I'm not
me.
even going to comment on it.
Don't say
I'll
it.
let you
Don't
do it.
say it.
I'll let you do it.
I'm so sorry, folks. You've had time from me. You've had a break. You've had to, you know, enjoy games at their normal pace. Yet here I am. I've returned and I brought you a tech pause. So I can only apologize. It's not actually me. Hopefully the issue will be fixed nice and quickly. But we can kind of go back to what I think.
Yikes, we got a tech pause.
Quite nicely. I know Mimi kind of broke down around there as well. But it was some of the win cons when we talk about these teams. Even Neff in the interview before this, kind of talking about their post plants, tightening things up as well.
Yeah.
And that's a big theme throughout this series, I think, even for both sides.
It will be. I think a lot of the thing is, and I touched on it earlier, is about that first pick, who gets it. It's going to dictate a lot of the round, because when you look at the kind of macro of everything going on in the game, especially on the defense side, this is where there's a lot of understanding that needs to happen on an individual level, so people need to understand how they're supposed to rotate, when they're supposed to rotate, where they're supposed to go to first, and if that is not down to a science, then you create a lot
Yo, my
of gaps. And
co-host
on the
is
map, look
pretty
at this,
quiet.
There's 3 sites, there's these revolving doors.
There's a tech pause.
Quickly pivot back and forth. If you don't know where
Oh
to
my
go
god,
next,
riveting gameplay with the tech
that's when
pause.
things can just spiral out
Dude,
of
what's up
control.
with
We
everybody
saw
trying to
Billy
copy ass
really
fast,
get
bro?
top of it on
Come
the
on now.
backside on that
Stop trying to
They're
steal
doing
his
like the
swag.
closing eyes.
You know,
Yeah, the lean back, closing eyes, like everybody's stealing it, man. It's not
Are they not allowed
special
to-
anymore. It's not special anymore. That's Aspass's thing, bro. Come up with your own.
Nice. So they're not allowed to meditate and like gather their thoughts?
Do it differently.
No, I kind of like it. It's fun to kind of see that being discussed from every aspect. You know, Neff being aware of it.
You can do it,
Yes,
just
kinda like
don't lean
you
back in your
have to
chair.
live with it. It's clearly on the forefront of a lot of people's minds when we're talking about the
Fucking
game now.
everybody's
I'm
just-
wondering, hopefully this issue should be resolved.
Everybody's taking a nap on stage, bro, I swear.
Give or take, hopefully. Hopefully I'm not lying to you here. But when we're looking at the kind of the overall structure so far, this game, this round coming up, I don't think it's going to be the big tell-all just yet. I want that first buy round to come in. I want to see everything that comes out. I want to see those ults starting to hit. Can they keep it out of the mud? That's what I'm
Alright, this is an important round for KRU.
So far, yeah, it's a little bit
Alright.
of a brawl. It's a bit of a biff. You kind of expect
Surely
it.
we
But
win.
we're right back in. We've got to be looking at the buy. It was a close.
Only 2 rifles on Billy's side, like, surely.
Oh wait, one has a bucket. Are they trying to redo what Sentinels did?
Billy.
Dude, maybe.
Oh,
Whoa.
Kicking himself for that. The paranoia doesn't
counter
find him.
paranoia as well.
And the
He's
TV
up top.
up. It's audacious.
Flex Ninja play!
Does he get the reward?
Oh.
A
Oh my
Bucky
god, he
takes it
whiffed.
down,
Wait, the
puts him in.
Oh my
Bucky
God.
actually got value.
Oh my god, he's
Now,
above.
this time, though, Billy were eyeing
Oh
it
my
towards
god!
the mound, a
You
touch.
are
Get one.
so far behind me, man.
Come back towards rubble.
Am I?
That
Yeah.
right wall, stretching across from
58, 57,
54
56,
Billy knows that they
55.
covered this Vandal. They know, hey, we lost
Alright,
3 players.
54,
We had to
53,
basically just
52.
come
How
into this
now?
round,
Nope. 49, 48, 47, 46.
This is a
Shit.
bonus round.
What?
Now
Good.
Billy, recovering that weapon.
He's
They
so
have
close.
so much space. They have A lobby, they have C
Just
lobby.
do
they have
a-
none of
just
B.
do
They can
pause and
choose
play
wherever
on
they wanna
the-
go. 4-on-4, they can get
on the
a
stream.
4-on-1
Don't
easy
refresh the
on
whole
B side.
site.
That's looking like that's where they want to go.
Wait, how do you do that?
Like they put so many question marks around the map.
What do you
As
mean?
we
It's
talk
just a
about
little
Rumble,
button next to the volume.
entrance. Now,
Oh,
with the door back
just
towards
pause
C, it's
it
gonna
and then
pull
play
Yeah,
it.
again?
just pause it and play again.
We still have MDA here, so it's gonna make it a little bit trickier. Straight on him. YZ couldn't
Okay.
isolate the fight clean enough.
Damn, I
Shy's
think I
found
got
him,
shot
and they've held
on.
at least for now. As they expect the rest of
How
the
are you
team
looking now?
comes in 30
13,
seconds. Gotta go at this
12,
point.
11,
Now,
10.
Crew should be able to find
9.
this
Still a
up.
second
Light
behind.
work from them. K-Knight, the only one to really do some serious damage. Crew keep
Damn.
control. 3 alive, yeah, couple of rifles lost here and there.
Well played
but
by
they
Crew.
make it through with the first for themselves.
Considering that was a 4-on-4 very early into that round, and that weapon was picked up, Billy didn't really make a lot of damage.
Why are you so far
to Crew
behind?
there.
What the hell?
Only one more kill
I don't know.
before the end of the round, and that isn't really good enough. Yes, it's a bonus round. They're probably fine losing it, but this is so
You got
disjointed.
something open, or?
YZ cannot be so
No,
far
I mean,
ahead
I guess I have a whole
with
bunch of
the
YouTube tabs
Roosters
open.
straggling behind. They need to get that trade kill.
I don't think that would necessarily mess with it.
Completely different
I was just
story.
thinking
And
like
again,
maybe you had
it's such a
TFT open or
dynamic
something.
moments when YZ, we get to see him on that raise. It's just, it's art in motion, poetry in motion. But let's see if they
Wow,
can get
that
synergy
haunt
right here.
gets so much
But
info.
Once again, high priority towards Rubble. This time everyone's here though. No one else holding over towards Mound. No luck towards that B main, anything. This is all in. It's 4 players as well. For Crew holding this down, this is going to be a big fight here.
Wow, Melzer survived? Wow, wait, Melzer got a kill?
And Melzer doesn't have to instantly retreat. He's still holding by tree. Billy not getting
How you looking now?
they would have wanted here.
Got 110, 19, 18, 17.
Okay, I see it now. It's
What
good now.
Billy can do. They
Alright.
can't go into B. They get crossfire. They can't even really go into
Bet.
C. They get crossfire. The end of the round probably has to be A, unless they try to link up through that blue door and do a split on B, control multiple angles of attack here. But Crew, in great position, still leaning towards A with their defense. They know Billy's limited. They know that, you know, if it's C, easy retake.
Oh, what is that
And
skin?
it feels like they're reading it like
The-
that it's going to be that potential
the
pivot
silver
between
with
the
that,
guys
like,
split here. They've already adjusted
kinda
their play.
That one?
color?
Faith in
Yeah, that
Mel's
one.
incredibly safe.
That's Sovereign 2.0.
That's Sovereign 2.0?
Yeah, I have that Phantom.
No wonder I like it. No, I'm just
I don't
kidding.
have
kinda
that
bad.
colorway unlocked, but I have that skin.
So we're looking at a retake from Crew. Doubt it's
I don't really like that all that much because that's the one that replaced the like purple colorway, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
On the first Sovereign.
Cycle back up soon, but beyond that, Crew, let's see if they can keep this clean. Heat's got a little bit of util to work with. 2 on the site, 1 towards door and 1 towards Rubble for Billy. K-Knight the first to shoulder the attention. Gonna be noted. A quick call back of support. The Prowler sent in the first to fall. It's clean from Crew.
Wow. How did Billy lose that, man? Not hitting their shots or what?
He might as well back from this one. There's nothing more to be done. Crew keeping it clean. 2 rounds now for themselves, and they'll be happy with that. That was a hard all-in from Billy pretty much.
Yosemite knows what's best for him. Decided to save in the end there, and Billy really not finding that opening. That's a couple of rounds now. We're only 4 rounds in, on round 5 going into it, and so far a lot of utility trades out, a lot of weird fights.
Yeah, I don't know how Melzer got away with that kill at the beginning of the round.
At a lobby, and then on that reclear with that Viper wall going down, just abilities going back.
Dude, look at that whole refrigerator of Red
been able
Bull.
to find a clean opening, and you would think that they should be able to with that Fade Breach combo, with that Neon, with that speed, but they're not finding anything. Another fast opening here.
Oh, but he's gone further. This time YZ.
Whoa.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Look at the gap between him and the next player. They've got to try and help him out here.
Oh my god, he's going.
YZ takes away Heat and goes hunting for more.
Oh my, he's gonna get crunched too. This guy, oh my god.
Wow.
Damage done. It's 2 players remaining. Flexing good position. Punishing one, but the trade, but YZ.
Holy crap.
Wow, that is high octane gaming right there. I'm not gonna lie.
Honestly, the space from that Neon was ridiculous.
Found that gap and just exploited it. And it's not the first time they tried going aggressive. It's that Crew's been putting it down. So we're going to be seeing this kind of, if this is as early as round 5 that we're seeing these things, we have
More down there. That's crazy.
different openings, B, A, and C. That
Just zooming, man. Just zooming.
guessing the correct spot. Is it going to be A that they come out? Are they going to go C next round? What's going to happen? And Crew needs to find a way to stay ahead of that.
They high five even if they lose.
Billy, especially why
I guess.
dirt early, that's their best way into this game.
Spot on.
Maybe a good old, like, you know, NT high five. Bro, there he goes again,
Still,
man.
hey, he's just running it. Like, come on.
Shy's quite nearby. You're gonna hear the ult being popped here.
Ah, Rosa.
Oh my god, he's won.
No, Shy goes down. That's the decay from the ult.
No, he's like 10 health.
Inserting him towards B. The Prowler does catch. He doesn't get away with
Oh no, he actually is 10 health. Nice. Good shot, Kesnet. Okay. MTA gets 1, so it's 3v3.
How much space does Neff want to try and get? Looks like just focusing.
Like they're doing the same plan.
Clank is everything.
It could be huge.
True.
It could be huge.
Maybe we just got to start planning there.
They know that no one has come towards this way, so CT might have a player. They might be still on site.
The only dangerous part is that it's definitely spammable.
Seeing the util invested early. All that information coming through from Melzer. The first steps on the site, and Flexin did the barrel show. It did, but the support's there.
Oh no,
my God.
Melzer needed to win that.
And now the other two is yep. Back away. Billy
Even Crew knows.
Now. That's going to be a fourth for them here, surely.
Melzer needed to win that. At least get 1.
Looking to save here. They realize.
Oh,
Kesnet.
Kesnet.
Once that Omen goes down, once Melzer's out of the equation, that Omen versus Omen fight was the round. If Melzer wins it, Crew takes the round. If Flexin wins it, Billy takes the round. And really, I like timing.
Yeah, Melzer really needed to win that. No cap.
What I didn't like from Crew was that they used that shadow drop early.
That was kind of a sloppy fight from Shy as well.
Dude, all this Val makes me want to play Val.
I'm down. After. Oh wait, well,
obviously.
You might have to go. It depends on how these matches go.
And Billy is like putting
dude, so quick, like
damn, like he didn't even have time to like put the smoke out. You saw that?
Exactly.
Honestly, I respect the aggression.
However, Crew has turned it into a 3v2.
Get the planting, get the time on their side. These rifles aren't really recoverable for the, I guess, MTA to be able to pick up 1, but still, it's fine. They have 2. They've got the Nightfall.
Like, even though they're like down people, I like how Billy's making them play to their tempo.
True.
Oh, he's so dead. This guy's so dead. Wow.
Takes the TP away. Prowler's got a long old way to go.
Where's that dog falling?
What the fuck? Nice.
Oh, you gotta win that.
Nice.
With just those 2 rifles,
I don't know how Crew got 3 on door, but
the pressure behind those early players,
we take it.
Well.
Wait, so you're going for Crew, right?
Of course, America's.
Alright, I'll play devil's advocate, even though I want Crew to win, but I'll just go for Billy.
Go for Billy.
Yeah.
Oh, the Viper was. Wait, did his own teammate blind him?
I don't know.
I think Billy's teammate blinded their own Viper.
Do that a little bit more, develop the map, and just bait out. Find out where Crew's playing, bait out those counter utilities, because right now Billy is just running into.
Yeah, I can't say I'm like a huge fan of Crew, but you know,
I'm not either.
I'm just rooting for my America's teams.
Yeah.
MTA, other side, Rolling Thunder, and a TP for Flexin. 1 off for Yosemite.
Honestly, the 2 America's teams that I'm a big fan of right now is G2 and Sentinels. At least at this event.
We already know about the Sentinels.
Leviathan coming in a close 3rd. Crew's probably got to be my last place, but...
Are these only for the Americas, or are you saying this for all teams?
No, just for the Americas.
Okay. These are all time. Well, besides Sentinels, these are like all times. Like team you'd root for.
At this event?
Not at this event.
Not at this event.
Just like anyone.
Just anyone. And it can't be Sentinels, huh?
Yeah, we already know that's your answer.
Right now, I'm gonna have to say G2. I'm really a big fan of how G2 play.
MTA, this has got to be this B piece coming in already. The util being sent.
This lockdown, though, they need to use the Rolling Thunder to extend through, take some space.
Oh, he got hit.
They're trying to fight towards door, but why
he's
is
still
he going to be hindered here? This is a very difficult round for Billy to the.
Oh my God!
Oh, he whiffed that.
Blue door is gathered.
He honestly should have won that.
The Viper wall.
This could be huge.
Oh fuck!
Oh damn, he only got 1. And Kesnet guide. Oh shit.
And you're right. Viper's Pit
Oh,
on top.
nah.
That could
Yeah,
be
no,
the
they.
icing on top
Yeah,
of the
Billy
cake
got this
here.
round.
But
Yeah,
Shy
this is gonna
and
be
MTA,
really
They would have to
hard.
throw
first couple
insanely
steps,
hard to
3
lose this
players
round.
towards Tree, gonna spot them.
Wait,
And
they,
they're
they
throwing.
might just
And they're
do it.
throwing.
They might just
And
do
they're
it.
I feel no pressure elsewhere. Do they start reading this now?
They would have to throw insanely hard,
Looking
and
to
now
be
they're doing it.
secure
Fuck.
towards Saw, but look at this rewalk. Look at this re-clear from Billy. Pushing out towards side. The reposition is dirty for this. So hard.
They just
for Crew to
molly
clear
themselves
through.
off.
And the time's starting to run here.
A little bit,
They
yeah.
literally mollied themselves off. Like, what?
I don't think Crew's gonna win this.
And K-Knight, they've got to be happy
Yeah,
with this one.
Crew's just
And I
gonna
think
back out and go
Crew's gonna
save.
have to back away from this. Billy, lovely work at the end there. Brilliant mid-rounding.
I love their pivots right now. It's showing that they're aware of what's happening and how to get out of these dangerous situations. If they commit, they die. They pivot out of these situations. Yosemite was already
Man, Billy
towards
just
that
takes
lobby.
control of the
They
map
had
so
that plan.
quickly.
They knew exactly what was going to happen.
Yeah.
They knew that lockdown was going to come. They knew that they needed to rely on that.
Wow.
And everything played
That
out
turnaround.
in
180.
Billy's favor there. And
Yeah, that
I love
turnaround to
we
kill
went
Kesnet
once
was
it into that
huge.
2-1-2. We saw Shy walking into that Viper's Pit immediately,
Yeah.
taking that timing as it's still
Timeout,
developing, as
Crew.
it's still spreading, finds that
Yep.
first player, 2-1-2. But I think what their mistake was is that when they enter Tree on that flank on that Viper's Pit, they both show that they're there. One's spamming, another's reloading, they're making way too much noise, and then it's a good reaction from Billy. Okay, they're here, let's wrap. We don't even have to keep the pit up. Let's walk around the site. Enough time's ticked, we know exactly where you are, we have stun, aftershock, we're chilling.
And I like to see that sort of decision-making in pressure situations. We've seen
My
this
guy
sort of-
is monitor to
Playing
nose.
I don't want to say falter in a weird way, but it hasn't been their strongest.
Actually,
suit.
well done on the
Sometimes
timeout.
it
Let me
gets
go get.
really tense. So seeing them both being able to do that here a little bit, obviously credit in the last round towards Billy, is fantastic. Timeout called for Billy though. Time to discuss, maybe get everything right. These have been very close rounds. I wouldn't say this has been a clear-cut affair for either side yet. No one's really carved out that security. Yeah, it's 5-3, but still, it is anyone's game. A bit of a toss-up here between the two. So what are you kind of seeing so far between these guys? Is this kind of playing to your expectations? I feel like it's at least leaning towards what we started with.
I think a little bit towards our expectations. We knew that this was going to be something where it's not going to be a very clean game. It's going to be sloppy. It's going to be back and forth.
Yep.
It's going to just really come down to how is that first pick goes, how do the trades develop after that, and really, this is one big swing round away from Billy having an insane attack half, or Crew coming back and making this a little bit of an even scoreline.
First time we're seeing a
Slow opening, yeah.
Yeah, this maybe feeling something's up here, because look how deep Billy is sitting already, and it's a right read. Crew are trying to be a bit more proactive.
It was Billy's pause as well.
MTA is dead.
Surely he's dead here. Yeah, put out of his misery in the end. Caught
I don't like
kind
that
of a no-man's
re-aggression
land
from
to an
MTA.
extent. But again, Billy haven't been completely off the chain. They've been trying to keep composure.
And now look, they've completely slowed down.
Follow this up. Do they commit? Yes, they do.
Oh, they're committing.
Is in YZ, gonna lead the pack, clear through sight, but looking close by. Shy.
Ooh, Shy gets the kill, but gets traded. Kesnet's dead. Wow.
Like Billy are winning. K-Knight putting up numbers.
Ooh,
Alright,
hold
what did I
up.
miss? Oh, Crew.
Security on the site here. It is a 2v3. It is not
Oh, wait, it's a
impossible,
3v2.
just improbable. K-Knight going to be controlled on the site,
Oh,
probably
get-
tethered down, yes.
Oh, that didn't get him. Oh,
Again,
did get him.
Delta, that paranoia would have to be so key, so good to give him a chance. I don't think that's
Nope.
So it's just the guns in hand, and K-Knight still got util.
Billy's gonna win this.
Yeah, nah, they're dead.
Buying great amounts of time here, making this incredibly tricky.
That breach util
Look
is
how
so
fast he
good.
turned. You saw that?
And K-Knight defends his kingdom. The Seaside's his, and Billy.
Dude, I don't know, man.
Now. A belting
When I try to
shot.
turn a flash.
It's so hard, bro. It's so hard.
With these fearless
I can
players,
turn
we see
just
them
about
rise,
everybody else
going
except for
into
Breach and
that
Phoenix.
opening, seeing, oh, MTA, you're in the open. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna slide.
Wait, the
Same.
fade I got, Kesnet and CT? That's super unlucky.
But we're also seeing it on the other side. Shy isn't shy at all. No, he's in there. He's taking that timing, walking through smokes. That's the second time. A couple rounds ago, it was into a Viper's Pit. Here, it's just walking.
Basically,
through
MTA
smoke.
tried to, like,
Through a waterfall,
reposition
I'll walk through
down
one, and I'll
C.
proceed as well.
And
Yeah.
Crew also tried to have like 3 people push down B, but it didn't exactly work. And
Oh
they
my
just
god, he
went back
ulted
to
again. Oh, he's going. Oh, he's going.
You can't
Don't
brawl
stop
these guys. Oh my god!
What
What is
the
going on between these
What is happening? What is
man?
happening?
Calm it down. Crew wanted all this chaos.
Calm it down.
Guardians, the stingers, the bits and pieces, and they're being
Wait,
rewarded.
no way they win
Oh,
this.
dear K-Knight, you clutched before you can't
They
do
won
it
the
now.
round.
Wow.
Holy
Stinger
fuck, what
deadly.
just happened?
And Crew scrounging
That was
that
utter
round back.
chaos.
That was just a backstreet brawl in the end of it. That was ridiculous.
The funny thing to me, I think, is that when Billy
Both of
was
these
doing their
teams are
slow
so quick.
openings and finding out exactly
And they're
where they
so
wanna hit,
explosive,
doing
too.
those pivots as well, that's when they were strongest. And whenever they've gone
This
out
is really
past
like
out the gates,
a pretty
that's when
interesting
they're
mashup.
crumbling. And right here, they do it again. 3 trades for each team. It comes down to a 2-on-2, and Crew walk away with that round.
And that's
the
broken the
swing
money.
round. That's the swing round I was talking about. We might end up with a 6. That's how it happens. You gotta be safe.
Oh my god, I thought the last one would have been enough, but clearly not. Can they do it back to him though? Stingers, Bucky's, bits and
Oh,
pieces.
the dog
Already
cleared
Kesnet,
Kesnet.
no good trade
Wow.
for YZ. And
Instead
Shy
of
gonna
going
try
for
and slip
Shy,
it.
it cleared Kesnet. Wow.
Instantly put into place. Melzer gonna find
Good
the
kill.
70. Not allowing any of that extremity work. to come in.
YZ's got a gun though.
Position as well. Right after he got that kill, but Billy going into B.
What the f-
Wow, dude,
What
like.
is Shy doing?
This is an outrageous series
Also,
of
first of all, they
races.
just
A
dry
grab on
peeked
the
that, by
spot
the way.
and
She
get it
slid
down
out,
there.
and the other guy hopped
We're gonna
out.
need a monumental round.
Yeah.
Flexen, but Flexen only has
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
right, this-
I mean,
he's got so little to play
no
with. He doesn't
flash,
have
no
a
nothing, just like,
Yeah,
hey,
nothing.
swing out of this, I'll slide.
Even the ult.
I like the read from Billy. They knew it was just Melzer up here alone. Melzer repositioned actually first on top of Rebel, but then he rotated towards B there. Now Billy, they walk out A. They're going to have a free sight. If they spotted anyone, ran into any trouble, Flexen just dips out of there, uses his ultimate. But right now,
true.
A is completely open for the taking.
Left.
And it's the wrong read from Crew. I like how they're proactive. They're moving around. They're staying ahead of whatever's happening. And once they realize what's happening here, they're going to move over together. They have
Like,
the numbers. They don't care that
guy's just
much.
running and
It's
gunning.
all on this positioning from YZ. He's
Yeah.
trying to catch rotators
Yes.
here.
And okay, you're in a 2v3 post plant. You're down the man. You need to catch one. If they get all the way
He's gonna
back
hear
towards
them.
I
the
think he's about to
right,
catch one.
YZ.
He's definitely gonna catch one here.
There's 2 players, but he's
He might
got
get
the
traded,
lead.
but he.
That's 3.
Wow, he's waiting.
YZ prime position.
Wow,
The
wait.
Downfall of Crew. He slowly creeps closer.
Timing,
hold up.
timing.
None the wiser and Flexen
Oh
can
my
just
God,
wait
he's
with
gonna
bated
play it
breath.
slow.
Timing,
One way slam,
timing.
He's closing the gap step by step. It could be the downfall, but he's got to get it right. He can't waste his chance, and he doesn't on the first. Takes down MTA, but the tap on the spike will draw the attention. And Billy,
Wow, he gets
the odds, turning
2.
it around.
I mean, Heat's just standing on the bomb. I don't. What the fuck was that from Heat?
Knowing he has
That's
to
like
be
my
that
type of
guy.
play.
Yeah, he's just standing on the bomb, waiting to get spammed. Like, come on now.
They're just so back and forth. You can't even just read what's going to happen. Sometimes you see it on your screen, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he's listening for the rotates. He's going to catch the timing. Wait, they got by. Maybe he doesn't get them. But, you know, it comes down where that position was so good.
Like,
Some of
yeah,
these
Heat's
mid-round
just standing
decisions
on the
really,
bomb.
really are actually spot on right now.
Very good.
And I didn't really expect this after, you know, the match against Fnatic. They didn't really show this same prowess. And maybe that's like the difference between Crew and Fnatic that we're seeing right here. But, I mean, they look so good. They got that Rolling Thunder. They got the Nightfall as well. If they don't combo these, I'll be shocked. But, Billy, they
I'm
understand
getting a
right
bit
now,
worried for
hey,
Crew.
when we open fast, we lose. When we open
If they
slow, we're
can't get a
chilling.
handle on this tempo that Billy is playing at,
Yeah, he thinks it's good.
I don't think it's gonna.
There's the Nightfall and the Rolling Thunder and the Neon on top of it. Oh, man.
That full sense of security could be the death of him here. MTA. You're talking about going up against the odds. This ain't a
1v4, here
pretty
we go.
one. And here we go.
He's got a judge though.
Valorant. Oh, man.
This guy
Oh,
has
no,
been
he's
put
fucking.
through the
Oh,
ringer.
oh, he's
gonna keep
out.
his life and hold
Oh, he's
on.
going.
Flexen's the one.
Wow,
Oh,
wait.
He didn't hear the Omen ult.
Oh, because, yeah.
Another attempt at this, but they're gonna get the plant.
That is unlucky. Melzer catches the lurk though.
Now numbers advantage towards Crew.
3v4.
3v3. Flexen, K-Knight, Neff still holding here. Sticking towards site. Sticking towards CT. No falling back this time. Speaking of time, it's going to start ticking now. Crew need to get him.
Yeah, Crew got to get active.
Turn on the flash, but it's
Kesnet gets K-Knight.
And Flexen needs to try and create some sort of pressure here as well. got the horn back up, but Neff is going to be swarmed here. 3 players, that's one. Oh,
Wow.
He's got 2.
Wow.
He's trying to find the best chance
Oh my
he
god,
can.
if he got that, it was
That
almost
keeps
winnable.
cool,
I know.
keeps the composure.
All right, KRU got the
Should have
defuse.
time on
Nice.
the defuse. Might look close.
5-7.
He's got it.
0.58. That's the amount of time Billy needed to stall a little bit longer there. But a 5-7 half after KRU. Oh man, it wasn't looking good for them for a little bit.
No, it wasn't, but we're back on 5-7. This series is heating up.
Damn. Bro, I could not turn that. That's the difference between Immortal and Radiant.
Literally.
Like, bro, I am not turning that flash.
In any condition, guaranteed, and get $800 off the new Galaxy Z Fold 6. Only on Verizon.
Yeah, I'll let you know when I leave my phone in the washer.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Alright, progressive ad. We're gonna go ahead and mute that.
State Farm ad.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Wow.
Oh man, what an explosive half. I was not expecting that, to be honest.
Yeah. They came with a mission. Or they had like a plan in mind and they went with it.
Yeah, that was a
Full
crazy explosive half. Like, I don't even quite know how to feel about it, really. Like, they just full... The neon is crazy, bro. Like, the amount of space that he got that one round.
Yeah.
Sliding, like, what, 3 times or something like that? It was ridiculous.
Yeah, it was like 3 times. So I was something to say, like KRU may be like mechanically and maybe like smarter than like Billy, but just like because they're going so fast, it's hard to keep up for them. And like even if they are the better team on paper, it's hard to deal with that pressure. And I think that's what they're like trying to go for.
Oh, definitely agreed. Because a lot of people, like a lot of America's teams, will never do something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. It's not normal.
I've also noticed that from the China teams as well. They play really aggressive. That's just kind of like their signature.
Dynamics.
I wonder if KRU...
Like, I mean, we saw it yesterday with Trace versus Leviathan. However, Leviathan kind of has I feel like Leviathan can handle it a bit better because they have players like Aspas and King and Khan.
Yeah, just like literally like talented ass players.
Yeah, exactly. But like, who did G2 played? Was it? It was EDG, I think, right? They played EDG yesterday. I'm pretty sure. And the reason why G2 were able to pull that through is because EDG were not ready for the amount of pace that G2 play at, especially towards the last 2 maps. Because G2 is so like meticulously tactical with their util, with their position. Oh,
oh no! What are you holding your flash for, brother? Come on! Oh, you got him. And he still died. Okay.
I think he still might be like a second or 2 behind me.
Okay.
This is one of those things where
I'm at 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46.
Alright, I'm good now.
Early. Right here, though, Billy, they look, as you said, to double down.
Like, even though they're like, like, this is funny, even though they're up like 5-2, they're still taking it slow. They want to win.
I mean, this is how Americas would play, though.
5 versus 1. What can you
it's quite interesting compared to like
wait, and they have 24 seconds though. Oh.
Yeah, but
again, the credit in this round in my mind
the fact that Yosemite dies there.
And it paid off. It's going to give you that
1v5, here we go.
K-Knight's dead as soon as the smokes go down.
Especially catching it towards the B push out as well. Not just the fact it was
Never mind, he's repositioned. Okay.
Overall ethos. It's already handling that well. Showing
nice.
Nah.
With a fantastic
nah.
Nah.
I say nice, you say nah.
I hit that. No,
damn, brother, damn.
Kick up the pace unless they're
call me the
somebody sign him. quick.
exactly where they want to go. But right now, they know that.
Bro, give me all of these scenes.
The villain of Valorant over here.
They know
The villain of
he's really
Valorant.
active. He's on the neon. Maybe he's sometimes randomly alone on C, trying to play that anchor position.
Call him Demon
But
1.
with that breach, with that fade, they're going to be.
Who's I haven't seen Demon 1 in a minute.
He's benched.
Right now,
He's
Crew,
benched?
I mean,
Yeah.
they just walk around. They find out what they want, where the open path is.
He's
and then
been
they just
benched.
execute. And right now, they're finding
Is
out
it because
exactly
he's
where
not
Billy
performing? Is
Billy
it because of that whole
Following
drama
that
thing?
trajectory just
No, it's because he was not performing very well on NRG.
I don't mind it around like
But
this.
also NRG were like putting him on fucking smokes, which I don't agree that's the role you want for a player like Demon 1.
Cool head about them as they go
But I
forward.
see what their reasoning. Their reasoning was that like Demon 1 is so mechanically gifted that he could probably perform well on any role, but
They can hear all of these steps, surely.
I don't think Demon 1 was good at
Spot from Flex.
knowing when to take out his util and stuff.
Crew outbrawl them here pretty much.
Oh.
I mean, clearing
Gotta shoot
close
their
to
pants
the
down.
level.
For real
They
though.
get a little nervous when they're walking towards what
Yeah.
you're going to deem is the stack, right? Like, surely by what they've extrapolated from what they've seen, but maybe just playing as 5. They're
Wow, they didn't check
him.
him.
Find K-Knight. So, well,
Oh, that could have been bad.
it
That could
doesn't
have been
matter. They're
real
literally
bad.
Just a pack of wild animals just clearing through right now. There's no finesse to it, really, right? I need to stop saying his name. It's stuck in my head now. Sorry. Big fan, but again, it is just one of those things that it's just a bulldozer approach, right? 5 of us aren't gonna probably lose to a couple of classics, so let's just clear through.
Not much else to say in this
No.
round.
Oh
my God, he's not gonna
It's
clear him.
It's going to get slowly closed out, so
Oh!
kind of while this happens,
He kind of whiffed.
I just look at
Yeah.
how this round played out for Billy Billy, and the way that they spread apart.
Oh, wait a second. Shooting
Whoa,
bodies
whoa,
now, are
whoa,
we?
whoa, whoa, that's a
Whoa,
fine.
whoa, whoa,
Truth, never be
Is
too
it-
sure.
I think so. I think it actually is.
Gilferini breathing.
After the
and
whole
signs
Demon
of
1
it,
thing and,
so I hear that death rattle. But
I mean, definitely because of Demon 1 and
Billy
Dapper.
Billy, they moved together
Yeah,
really
Dapper.
well,
I
but
remember
when
back
they
in the
spread
day, he would
apart
just
from
be
being in that
doing
pack,
shit.
We saw it there in that at the end of the round. They're on
I feel like
eco,
Dapper's was
one
more
at A,
like
they're
harmless
spreading out,
fun
one's
though,
pushing
in my
B,
opinion.
Another guy's rotating back waterfall to C. Another
Just
one's
trolling.
going heaven. Like they're all just
A little bit, but
getting
I
as
think
far
that's
away
the
from each other as
demeanor
possible.
of
It's
the
like they have
two
booties or
people
something.
rather than like the
Come on,
actual
let's
action
take
itself,
care.
you know what I mean?
Okay, well,
Yeah.
this is the big opportunity, right? We're into the bonus, which is going to be very healthy for Crew. And we get
Okay.
the buy for Billy Billy. And look at the damage on K-Knight early on. That
The
outlaw.
Ella, yeah.
Yeah, well, there's still light armor as well on YZ, so that could do some serious damage going into this.
Is YZ going to
Maze
disrespect
left.
this and just push through?
Yes.
He's definitely toying with it.
I mean, at
Yeah, he's
worst,
thinking in his mind, he's like,
like, wait for it to fade, it looks
Said,
like, but he's backing away. But he's already kind of
he's
loosened up
backing
the
away.
rotation as well. So K-Knight going to be starting taking that rotate towards B.
7-7.
They'd have to at least
We got a really close game on our hands.
down cue to it. So
Yeah.
maybe a fair shout for them. This puts a lot on Flexin, puts a lot on Neff.
This is where the protocols come into action for Billy Billy. Once I get this
Oof.
info, how do you play this? Neff backs off. He knows he doesn't want to do this alone. But where do you go?
That's the
Right
question, isn't it? They cleared over towards B. There should be no lurk unless they were a little bit too deep on the Prowler, but you'll assume that that's clear. K-Knight taking the long route around towards A as well. And there isn't any instantaneous chances here for Crew to try and punish. Flexin is going to be challenged, and the
no.
paranoia, this is problems.
Double
Flexin,
blind.
Can he play his life? Can he at least outlive the paranoia blind? Yeah, it looks like he can. This isn't bad. 20 seconds now. Crew are going to be running that clock low.
Dude, they're
Already,
running the clock
K-Knight?
every round.
I'm hoping so.
Wait.
I'm hoping this is going to work out here, but Crew already
Oh, I
trying to
thought
keep the side
both of
so
them
rigid.
got-
Expect Flexin, still clearing through, gets 2 to
MTA,
his
why are we
down
pushing
on the
through our
side.
own molly?
Isolates
Come on
the players
now.
further back. Heat called upon, does well with one. Keston, and he did
Whoa.
somehow outdoing them here. I
How did
thought
that even
Billy got
happen, bro?
everything right. And K-Knight, sadly, the one who took all that damage early on, the one who suffered from that outlaw, can't handle
Yeah.
the Crew. Righting the ship at the end there.
Honestly, if wow, 2 HP. Honestly, if he dies there,
Do enough beyond that.
Billy Billy has a
Good start,
good
but
chance of
he
winning
needed
that round.
support. He needed his teammates there a little bit quicker, and Billy Billy just so slow to rotate there. K-Knight, yeah, he's in a position where he can get a stun off across the map, but really it's
I don't agree with that. I don't know why
it's
MTA is
there
pushing
by
through that.
himself. Yosemite was
Yeah, the fact that he killed that Omen, I thought it for sure he was
They're
dead.
just gonna walk in and
Yeah.
shoot whatever openings they're given. Right there, that's a
What the
big one.
fuck?
Nightfall up.
Okay, get into it.
Nightfall up. Outlaw
That was like
still
me
out.
earlier.
And Crew, I think this is they're just gonna run away with.
I was thinking like
so many rounds here.
payphone or something.
Open C site.
Just running it down on Gecko.
This is where it starts tilting.
Yeah.
This is when the scales start tipping a little heavier. You kind of highlighted, and I think rightly so, was 7 enough? Was, you know, with the rounds that Billy got in that first half enough, because a lot of their issues present.
5v5 retake.
This is when it becomes an issue.
There you go.
Crew looking like they're coming in very well prepared here. But still, this is still early enough. I'll give them one more go at it. But
So are we gonna like plant the bomb, or what are we doing here?
Good plant. Shy, we don't give.
Oh my god, what is he doing? Sorry, that was so bad.
I don't know, bro.
What was that?
They were trying to get early space, but realistically, I don't
No,
think
but he's
they
doing
need
it
it.
alone.
That overstep could cost them dearly. As it stands, though, no one there to capitalize on this.
My guy's dead. That sucks. Got pulled.
Leaving just the 4 remaining for Billy.
It's not even about the pull, it's the straight arrow that just tells them.
Yeah, this is much better. There we go. Calling themselves back in line. No more of that silliness, making sure that rifle.
Yeah, I don't know why Shy is going on his own walk there. Like,
True.
At some point, someone's going to go down, and then it's not going to be as clean. Yeah. But it is worrying if I'm on the side of Billy. Here comes a timeout. This is something that they need to call.
Timeout from Billy.
Be some sort of adaptation. I think on their
is this their first or second?
First one?
Honestly, I don't remember either.
They did discover, hey, when we do these fast openings, that's when things don't really go the way we plan it. Let's slow it down. Let's find the opening.
I think it's their second.
Let's make sure that we make the best plan and decision possible. And right now, Billy
should pop up here in a second. There should be a graphic.
Team fights, except for round 2, they kind of moved together with that breach stun. But every other round so far, it's been YZ up taking.
Maybe not.
Maybe
I don't know.
Supporting him.
FNS, are you okay? All right, bro. Uncalled for, man. Uncalled for.
Okay, we're just gonna. He's fine. He's fine right now. I'm good.
So
oh, it is their second one.
From Billy here, we want to see them doing something a little bit. I think proactivity is fine, but Crew's expecting it. What they need to do is they need to lure Crew into a trap and then really get that value out of
completely uncalled for.
But extra
you know what? Security,
just be all on
get that lady out of here. You're lucky you're not in America. Those type of shenanigans will not cut it here. No.
But it's true, there is some real danger to this squad, and I think a lot of people learning to take China very seriously when it comes to their teams. But it almost feels neglectful to not
Crew's won
highlight
4 in a
that there is
row
drastic
on the
drop
half
when it comes to
switch.
Billy, from when you see them on the attacking side, you see all that brilliance that's there, that high potential.
I'm telling you, it's the pace. Like you said, I mean, Billy kind of pulled Crew into the pace of their match last half, but right now Crew is really taking it down to their pace. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What the Americas are used to.
Potential spots they could have tried to push a player up towards.
I think this is what Crew does really well, though. They do that slow opening. Cool, you spotted us. We're gonna reset here, get that alarm bot down, reposition. As they kind of understand YZ's probably out of this mound area. This is stun probably ready. Here comes the clearing on A. Wait, there's no one on A. Do we want to go back there now? That's what they're doing. They realize what the setup is. Crew trying to go back to A. Is Billy gonna realize what's going on here? YZ still has this mound space.
Kind of seems like it.
Attacking him right now. Can the rotation come to A site before Crew hits it?
Oh my god.
Wow, the spams are good for Crew.
Yeah.
Walked up towards B, though. This might be a fake towards A to hit B.
But there's still going to be at least one in the way, right? Neff's still going to be here. If it's a crunch through blue door or a pivot through towards A, he's still going to have a chance.
Oh!
Overwhelmed, the paranoid
trying to pull out his util.
Towards him. Neff couldn't even see it coming at that point. And now the red carpet's rolled out towards B.
Wow.
Then YZ going to catch him in the heels. Speed
wait, they're going to crunch him.
But there's no one else to swing off this.
Oh!
He needs the help of everyone else. But
wait, Kesnick gets that kill in heaven.
Swings. Billy now, individual fights for 13 seconds. This is getting a little ridiculous. The plant is going to be in, but can they secure this? Bowser's positioning should have at least given them Yosemite, but he's done that for him. And with
no way you're swinging into that. Oh my god.
YZ in that send through a paranoia and hope. It's not going to happen here.
Yeah, I mean, that's what he was betting on. He was like, I hope this blind actually connected.
MTA not a mile off either. I feel like we're starting to see the end of this one, at least for Billy. I'd be happy to be wrong. You know, I'd happy to see it go the other way, but Crew really getting a grip on the protocols and the win cons in this series.
Like I said, KRU have slowed it down to be. Ooh, okay, good reset.
KRU, slow approach, find the lane of least resistance, and take whatever is given to them. Just runs at them and just brute forces through.
Yeah, like I said, KRU is pushing this to be their tempo right now.
But still a little bit more polished. 5 rounds without pistol.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing Billy maybe taking a bit more of an aggro approach on C.
I don't see a stop to this.
Because I think KRU has the read that they are playing YZ towards C.
It's not likely because you would see that already.
Dude, look at that. He's like, no. The coaches on the right. He's like, dude.
The dual economy.
And now we're going to start seeing the economy taking.
Honestly, I don't have the same reaction. I'm like, dude, these guys play so boring. It's so slow. Okay, wait. This is a change-up. This is a change-up.
Hold up now. Billy might have the answer.
Shut this area off.
He has ult too.
Try and come through that at least for a second or two.
KRU realizes what's going on.
Wait.
Not to go wait and just re-clear this after a period of time. They're going straight into C, but the rotation from Billy, are they actually
Keznit has ult
up ahead after we just had this monologue about how they're not able to do that right now? Are they doing it?
This could be a
now's the time. Now's the time.
It's only on the half buys or the force buys,
oh,
but
nope.
they are right. They've read it correctly, forcing the hands.
Oh, okay. Only getting one.
Anyway.
It's not just him. There's 2 more, 3 more, almost 4.
Wow. Who are you swinging? Who are you swinging?
Swinging into 3, apparently.
Oh
hold up now. Heat.
Oh.
Nah, I think that's the round.
In the 1v2, K9
no.
Oh my god.
No. Oh. That got too close for comfort.
But a round finally claimed.
Well, put me in my place. And that's a timeout coming. It is what I wanted. It is what I wanted.
Honestly, Keznit's ult could have gotten 2 there.
Yeah.
I think if Keznit gets 2 with that ult, Billy does not win that round.
Okay, they kind of figure out what's going on, then they pause, they reset, they wait for their abilities to come off cooldown, they find the lane of resistance. Here, they try running away from A, going into C.
First time out from KRU.
Along the way, and Billy stayed a step ahead of them.
This is their only first one?
Yeah, this is their only first. This is their first one, yeah.
They had pistols there, and they had stingers there. If we get to see them do something out of the ordinary, out of that standard, okay, go and take mound control, YZ, I'll set you up with my stun. If we see something else on a gun round, that is perfect. That's what I want to see because that's going to really put both these teams to the test.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. How does KRU have a sponsor from Disney Plus? That is such a random sponsor.
Yeah, that is a random sponsor.
Freed up the rotations, got people in the right places.
Dude, the fucking bear is back. God damn it.
Caused at least enough of a response and enough of a red flag that KRU pumped the brakes.
Dude, those chairs look so comfy.
Something's changed here. They've been able to note that quickly enough, and they're not going to let
the secret lab ones.
I think is the right call here. Keep it within
that's what they're called.
Yeah, the secret lab.
Let this go. We know that Billy can be a momentum.
They're about $400.
They get the wind on the sails. They start getting.
Never mind, they're not that comfy.
You don't want to be near
yeah,
it's terrifying.
That's what I said.
They've got a couple of ults on Billy
I'm perfectly fine with my office chair here.
Other than that, I'm looking
yeah, I'm perfectly fine with my second-hand leather chair.
Well, a couple of players very nearby. 10 rounds to their name.
And a different opening from Billy again here.
Oh my god,
they're faking
the X.
control. They kind of have it. They leave Yosemite on the passive line, and here comes the
KRU needs to go fast.
They do have that lockdown, as you pointed out. They can use
I want to see KRU try to go fast on the
they'll probably use it to secure the end of the round here.
It definitely would throw them off.
Isn't their concern, but YZ already.
They need to. However, Billy have a good read here.
Oh my god, wait.
Let's wait for it. Do they go for this? This could condemn them to death. Shy getting a little curious. You heard what happened to the cat.
No. Oh my god!
Oh,
what are you looking at? I know you have to. Wait, why did you have to clear that? Wasn't Omen already clear that?
I guess attempt. I don't know what happened there. Like,
clear what? I don't even know what happened.
He went to go clear the box behind us, and
made things go wrong, and you're right. There's the lockdown.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Insult to injury. The site
that is kind of weird. Why would he go to clear that?
It's a matter of time now until they roll out the red carpet.
But it pulls out the rotation. We already have Omen.
I guess it's because Omen can't reach across. Wait.
Okay. Wait, how?
Got his.
Kesnet going down there is wild.
That's
no
not good.
safety on the plant either. He can't go for this. They're trying to play ahead of
Oh
this.
shit!
And
What
they
was
still got
that?
25 seconds. They could move around. There's still more to be done. Noting another player.
Tethered to
towards
delay.
CT.
What?
I know there's more here. Crew trying to secure
How'd
the
that hit
site.
him?
Plant is in.
Sucked him in a little bit.
Knight, you've got to be
He's probably on the edge of it.
Flexin is down so low, 17 HP. It's got to be perfect. It's got at least MTA, but it's,
Oof.
Wow.
it doesn't make a blind bit of
Nice.
difference. The stun not enough, and Crew stabilized. Shy then looking to kind of tip the scales in their favor because it felt like a disjointed effort.
Good delay.
Billy then through the door.
The idea was good. The execution wasn't bad either. What happened, though, was Crew was actually silently moving away from the mound area because they got what they wanted. They got the orb. They made the noise. They got the information of who is where.
Yeah.
Also, it was a big opening from Billy at the start of the round. They saw that wall coming up. They saw the haunt, the flash, all that stuff at A. They knew what was up. So, yeah, Billy, they just looked the wrong way.
Unfortunate. Let me go back in, starting to get a bit desperate here.
All right.
Oh no!
Just completely shut him down. Wow, that's not good.
All these fights falling short. They were sheriffs.
That's
they
not good
were,
for Billy. It's good for Crew, though.
A desperate attempt to deny 12, but Crew taking another critical step. K-Knight's here, not one of the players with the sheriff.
Yeah, man.
All good,
What was
guys,
the
all
play
good.
there? I mean, I know you're.
NT.
I knew you were gonna die there
It's gonna
anyways,
be
but still.
round 12 secured most
He
likely
figured
for
he could
Crew.
get the orb and
Secured them
die.
time, potentially with
Double
the,
points.
Yeah,
the fourth
I
flawless
guess.
round that they would have in this half.
Yeah, I mean,
Just a testament
there
to
really was no play there. I think he was just like, let me get this orb.
kind of like how they
Yeah.
normally do, finding those openings, but Billy, yikes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hold up, Shy. Hold up.
Yeah, this is
Shy, you're about to cost your team millions.
I know, right?
Well, they suffer from similar issues as Billy when it comes to this, and they've been able to kind of navigate it in a
Is
very
Shy new to the
diligent way.
crew, or
Round
has he
here.
been on crew for a
And,
while?
No, I
big
don't
round
think
now ahead. Sliggy, I hope
Crew's
you're not gonna
roster hasn't
head
changed a
rate
whole lot.
chances if
Heat,
they
Shy,
have this question,
Kesnet,
because this
I
is now
think
gonna
are
backfill the
all
first
like
week
the
of rounds.
core.
They're taking away our pens.
Melzer and
Yeah,
MTA might be a
stream is to step
bit
up.
Sad about
newer.
that. There's been multiple
Okay.
times where I've reached out, I'm like, oh,
Ah, I can't even press it. Yeah.
no
but
circles, no zooming,
nothing,
no
nothing.
fire.
None. Faker's face that we randomly put on stuff. But still, Billy, this is the time. If you want to have a go on this map, this isn't your choice. This isn't their pick. It was Icebox. But if they wanted to have a go, this is the last chance to dance them, at least here and now. Crew have come out with the answers. They've looked ready. They look composed. They had a clear-cut approach in mind, and it's worked. And for now, they're walking towards B. They've got everything they need. The extremities are being watched. And you've got a 3v3 basically on that B site for now.
This could be really good for Billy here. They changed their opening, silently getting YZ up into that A lobby. They didn't use any utility, basically. Just the one-way
Oh,
smoke with
YZ's got another judge.
And it opens up all the support players with
Oh,
that
are they
low
going back
utility
to
that
it?
Nah, they
down the
definitely
line.
watched Tens play this, and they were like,
Yeah.
yo, we should steal that.
It's strong. This is really
It's not the
strong.
judge. He doesn't
Once
have
you
to
get
go.
that choke is crazy.
They're drifting away.
Yeah, I
They
mean,
don't like what they're seeing.
what are they gonna do,
Two players,
you know?
Flexin and Yosemite.
That
kind of it-
Nightfall is going to come in for the attack on this opening here.
And I don't know where they go. I don't know what you do. Flexin looking kind of screwed here, barely alive. He's got utility left, right, and center.
I
trying
did
to
a
stall
whole
them
circle
out.
around the pillar.
Flank. Again, it's with
He's
a
the
judge,
judge, he
so
can't.
it doesn't have the same value here.
Wow, that's
Brilliant readjust
unlucky.
from Flexin, though.
Unlucky,
Calm under
really.
all that chaos, still gonna find Melzer. A
Ooh.
counter roll, and now
Whoa,
Oh my
whoa!
god!
everything.
Whoa!
Why is he flying
Where
in?
the fuck did that guy just come from?
Because of that nightfall, but still, they keep a man to the good. Kesnet, Shy, and MTA now trailing in numbers.
Oh my god, are they gonna clear him?
Nah, he's
They're not
dead.
gonna clear him.
Check in, the reward
Oh,
is
they're not
there.
gonna clear
They
him.
stay alive
All right,
for
Billy,
another.
stay alive for
Alright.
another round.
Signs of life.
I love it. These rounds are so... You just
And
never
they're shooting
really
Shy's
know.
body.
You kind of know
That's
a
fucked
little
up,
bit what's
man.
going on. Okay,
It's
here comes
fucked
the
up,
execute,
man.
Here comes the nightfall. But you don't know what the end result of it is going to be. It's not as clean as clear cut as you think it would be.
Look, he
Once
just
you
flies
see
in.
all the
Bro,
pieces
that
in
is
place, but you don't
ridiculous.
know which
This
is
guy
correct.
just appeared out of nowhere.
That's twice in one round where Billy had players kind of go, and after you clear the corner out, they sneak back in.
Yeah, they're so tricky. You've got to be so on your toes dealing with them in those situations. But it's still a stark reminder. This is 12 for Crew. They just need one more. That's it. Billy needs to keep doing this. We do have the pit now for Yosemite. We've got the TP still with Flexin. 2 away for YZ, 3 away from K-Knight. Neff obviously invested theirs in the last round.
Showstopper now.
Yeah, Kesnet was working towards that for a minute there. That's now in hand. MTA's got theirs too. If they do get a plant, that could be a nice way to secure.
Coming back towards A, they know usually most teams on defense leave only one player to kind of spot or defend this choke point as the rest of the team shifts off.
But are they gonna disrespect the one way? What do you want to do to go through this? The Prowler's
go on the
there.
refresh timing.
Yeah, they've slipped a player up. It's gonna be MTA, but clearing behind it. Flexing. They will clear
the stun. He has to fall back.
Space. They're not falling away. This is the second Prowler to be used if he commits this.
They have the Showstopper. He can pop it if they realize he's
isolated.
Close.
There's a smoke behind him. There's no way out now for Flex, and he's got to be careful how he does this. And he dips away, but it's shy to draw blood. Neff goes down. Flexing's going to be seething surely after all that pressure on him. He's going, how are you dying on B?
The rotation back to C, an open site, but that retake wall, very different than what we normally
Wait,
see.
they've rotated off of C. Wow.
That's a free side.
They're gonna hear all
Hey,
of
but at least the rocket's gone.
Depends on how far Kesnet goes with it. No, okay.
Viper's pit.
And there it is. Surely MTA gonna pop this.
Deep.
Yeah, that CT locked off. The YZ trying to catch a little bit of a timing on that. A counter pit on top. Creeps on in, but the shorty waiting. Do they have much more to clear with? I'm seeing at least a Haunt with heat, but not much more. YZ head first. Dives in. Trying to be outrageous in approach.
No!
Whoa!
Yosemite takes down Heat, and now a 3v3. The pit has gone. Billy with a couple of steps, but his crew keeping numbers, dropping bodies. K-Knight.
Wow.
Damn.
All right, GG.
With map 1.
And that's map 1.
Well played from crew. They turned the pace of the game back into their favor.
Considering that was Crew's map pick, and we saw Billy's form on it earlier this week against Fnatic. That was a really fun map to watch. Both teams back and forth constantly. You really couldn't predict what was going to happen next.
No, what a great game and what a great first map. We have Icebox on the horizon and of course the analyst desk, so don't go anywhere.
Wait, how long before the next game?
I don't know, give or take like 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
All right.
Why?
I need to throw this trash away.
Oh, all right. Yeah, you got time. The real question is whether or not Crew are able to go 2-0. That'll be tough to see because I don't think I've seen Crew play on Icebox quite yet.
Teeth sensitivity is so common. It immediately feels like.
Alright, gonna go ahead and mute that because I do not care. But yeah, well played from Crew. They managed to turn the tide of the pace of the map into their favor on their attack, which is kind of, I mean, that's basically what it is, right? Like, you kind of have to, considering attacking is defenders only react to what happens on the attack, you know what I mean? But I feel like that was kind of the problem with Billy, honestly. They just didn't seem as proactive as they were on attack, which I think kind of bit them. Excuse me. Kind of bit them in the butt there. I feel like if they were a bit more aggressive on the attack, how they were, or a bit more aggressive on the defense as they were on the attack, I think it could have gone much better in their favor. I mean, we even saw rounds where, like, when they did get aggressive, it worked, but when they didn't, Crew just were able to turn the pace of the map into their map. But now we're going on to Icebox, Billy's map pick. And like I said, I'm a bit concerned about that because I don't think I've seen KRU play on Icebox this entire time. Which I'm wondering if maybe they avoided it, or maybe we have a G2 situation like last night, where G2 do have a good haven, they just don't really pick it as much, which could very well be the reason. Play a bit more into their strengths on other maps rather than go into their weaker maps. Who knows? We're back. Okay.
This elimination match, I'm now joined by their head coach Adam. Now, it seems like a theme. You guys have great starts so far in this tournament, but looking ahead at the rest of the maps, Icebox was a map that you guys didn't want to play against DRX. What was the reason for you to leave it open this time around, and is that a risk at all, you think?
No, we think that Bind was their best chance, like to having an advantage over us. So we decided to ban that map for this series, to keep playing Icebox as we was, and I don't know, just face it and try to close this series 2-0.
You are prepared for this?
Yes, I think we're really prepared for this.
I can't wait to see it. Thank you very much.
Interesting. We'll see if they're actually prepared.
Pick up a big win against BLG at the start of this one on Lotus, and don't get it wrong. All right, don't get it twisted. It was a tough one at times. BLG certainly made these guys work for each and every round that they got, Mimi.
Yeah, I think the game started pretty close. BLG had a lot of opportunities with some cool plays with especially their neon stuff on the attacking side.
I would agree.
Second half, as it was in their game against Fnatic, it was all about the team play being off, and this entire half was just BLG in solo positions and KRU contacting around the map as a group and having man-up fights if they won.
Yeah, I mean, it was just painful to watch, really, as well, just putting it out like this, because you watch a few VODs of KRU, you know how they play, which is this contacting style. They group up as 3 to 5. Yeah. It's optional in terms of the amount of bodies that you decide to put onto it if you're KRU.
Depends if you want to be involved or not.
Yep, depends if you want to be involved, and they just contact in and make sure that they peek together and take fights together. If you're just going to offer them constantly these solo engagements, like, don't get me wrong, Heat, Kesnet, saving a day in multiple moments, you have to be hitting for this playstyle to work, but that's the thing about KRU. They got firepower in spades. Most of the players are going to be hitting on an average day, and I think it's showcased in that second half where they just absolutely stole the spotlight.
Absolutely. I think the biggest thing BLG needs is to just slow things down on their defensive sides. Take that time to group back up and play a little bit more structured.
They were a little too far ahead sometimes.
Absolutely.
Sticking way too long around, like, you know, especially in like some of those earlier fights.
And don't get me wrong, BLG has good individuals. We saw that with players like YZ, but I still think they got gapped, not only by the strong individuals from KRU, players like Shy having an incredible map there, but overall it was just a complete team play diff, I think, for KRU to go up a series, a map in the series here.
Yeah, you know, if it works for them, right? The contacting around the map, looking to take those fights here and there, right?
It's very strong against teams that lie like fully in individualism, I think. Just trying to swing for a smoke, try and take a fight. Don't get me wrong, like as well, YZ, there was elements of him trying to be set up by somebody Util because they're running that initiated comp on that first map. Yeah. You know, you saw some fault lines and he's peeking, he's gliding, whatever, just trying to get the picks. But I think KRU's playstyle will rip apart teams that opt into fights all the time if they're not ready to really just back it up with even more utility, with even more bodies. Yeah. Which we didn't really see evidence of.
Yeah, no, for sure.
True.
Well, let's go ahead and take a look. You mentioned YZ.
I fully agree with that.
Let's talk about him a little bit more in our Verizon high-speed moment. YZ picked up a 3K in round 5. And
I mean, this was wild. Like, this guy's just going in. He does not care.
When he does have those moments, which is what we saw, you know, like a few times, especially on Lotus against Fnatic last time they played, right? YZ was
even in this round, look where he is compared to the rest of his team. He has ran all the way around the site before anyone else is even touching the plant zone.
He does take the right pauses to wait for like a fault line, to wait for a seize before he peaks. Like, that's the reason he's got a 3-piece.
Yeah,
it's because he's waiting for the key piece of util to set him up for success in those fights. Got to see more of that, I think, moving into the second map, 100%, because it was a little bit more of the ladder, which was just, again, individualism, hero plays to try and salvage them out of a really poor situation.
And when you think back to their big upset last year against NRG, I think it did have to rely a lot on the individualism to step that up, but I think we did see more rounds like that one we watched where did rely a little bit more on having Util to set up. I think Billy in both series now has been better on their attacking sides. I think their protocols are a lot cleaner there. I really think map 2 is all about cleaning up their defense if they want to come back.
Yeah, well, let's talk about map 2 briefly because we have Icebox coming up here. You heard Coach Adam mention that they felt like Bind was their best shot at winning, and they wanted to take that shot away from them. But KRU's Icebox isn't something to be too enthusiastic about.
It's not too hot. It's really not too hot, but I do
you can say it's ice.
Okay, you're pushing it like that, GB. He's pushing his leg on the desk. He's getting a little bit too silly. His camps are going to be serious. You're getting too silly. No, but I do like his reasoning where he was just getting rid of Bind, because I completely agree. It's the strongest map for Billy and Wisey as well with his playstyle. I think that the fact that they can just go into these big exits, they don't have to rely on their macro as much,
Sure.
really lends itself to the strengths of Billy as a team. You saw that. They contested with Fnatic and pushed them in a lot of degrees as well, a lot of those rounds. So they removed the biggest strength away. I don't hate it. You basically bank on the fact that one of your maps that you're poorest at, you're still going to be better at your opponents, even though they want to play into it.
Yeah. Well, let's we'll shelve that talk about Icebox for a second and hear from the coach over at Billy, because I want to know what's going on over there as they get ready for map 2.
What does the coach have to say?
I've got Coach Bio here from BLG with me and Jen to do some translations ahead of map 2. Now, there were some chaotic moments for you guys on map 1. I wanted to ask you, is there anything you want to see differently from your players going on to map 2?
1세트에는 약간 혼란스러운 그런 경기가 펼쳐지기도 했었잖아요. 2세트 앞두고 좀 선수들이 어떤 점을 보완하면 좋을까요?
사실 혼란스러운 거를 조금 많이 유도를 일부러 했고요. 저희가 약간 이제 흔히 말하는 이제 개싸움 그런 거를 조금 자신 있어 해서 그거를 좀 많이 중점적으로 연습을 했었는데, 어쨌든 세세한 콜에서 조금 스킬 타이밍이 좀 안 맞는 게 좀 있었더라든가, 아니면 이제 샷미스가 조금 많이 나오다 보니까 로터스를 좀 주게 됐는데, 2세트는 아무래도 저희가 고른 아이스박스니까 저희끼리 준비한 것만 사실 잘하면 문제는 없을 것 같아요. 선수들이 뭐 긴장하거나 뭐 그런 거는 딱히 없어서 컨디션이 가장 중요할 것 같습니다.
Well, we actually wanted it to be chaotic. That's how we wanted the Lotus to go. Kind of, the so-called dogfights that we wanted to take. But I think there was slight miscommunication and mistakes when it comes to a little bit of timing and util usage and stuff. But Icebox is our map pick, and we're very well prepped. I don't think the players are feeling nervous at all. So if we play a clean game and our best game as we prepped, then I think we're good.
I can't wait to see it. Thank you very much, Jen, and thank you, Coach Bio, as well.
Huh.
I love we like to play a little muddy, but also we're going to play a clean game on Icebox. I happen to appreciate that.
And I mean, this guy would know a thing about that. Coach Bio, not Chinese, he's Korean, and he's a legend in the Korean esports scene. One of those original members in CS back in the day, making waves for Korean esports there. Now trying to bring that same success for Billy here in Korea. We see their comp, it's pretty much similar to what people were playing as the standard last year, but with a solo KO instead of Sova, which really
solo KO, hold up.
Yeah, it's bizarre. I think
Kesnet swapped over to the Jet.
Clearance as well. You have to be really diligent in terms of jump peaks.
And against Kesnet
is on the Jet now.
And they're rocking a Sage with the KJ.
And he's going to be leaning into
interesting.
The defensive protocols. They're starting on a defensive half. I'm going to be paying big attention to that. I think that Billy might get eviscerated. It depends. I mean, if KRU can get the ball rolling with a pistol round win, get the economy flowing, maybe that's a big factor to look forward to.
I think that is the biggest danger. If Billy's going to find success, I think it has to come off of following up this KO, trying to find some cleaner pop flash plays to get YZ success. But I think it's going to be tough. KRU's looking good right now and primed to end Billy's year.
Billy is looking down the barrel of elimination. Can they manage to force their way back into a map 3, back into this series?
Yeah, that's right. It is an elimination match.
Thank you, GB in the desk, and I think they kind of highlighted a couple of the points that we wanted to kind of lean into as well. Coming into this, though, on paper, a good opportunity for Billy to do some work, but there are some things that are standing out to you here, Josh, that caught your eye that could mean a problem or two, and it comes in the name of Kesnet, pretty much.
Kesnet, Billy need to basically win pistol and get the rounds going in their favor right now. They need to
Who's on attack? Billy on attack first half.
Billy, they don't really have any options. They have no drones or darts. They're gonna have to just repeat, go A. But here, coming towards B, they got that pistol round. Melzer just backs off, knows he can't really deal with this.
Yeah, instantly calling in the cavalry, but they're gonna have the site, at least to the extent where they can secure a plant here for Billy.
Wow, 5v5 retake already.
Yeah, That's nice. And YZ actually going to try and contest the kitchen too. Why not take the space you feel you've been given here? The knife only noting Melzer earlier on. Ooh, careful. Yeah, almost got caught there. I was worried if someone was peeking on that wall, dropping, but no. All safe, all sound for now. A 5v5 post plant.
This flank.
Oh, the timing though. YZ's position's fantastic, but it is going to be counted in a way. Kesnit,
Oh.
back-to-back impact. YZ needs to kind of almost mirror that as well. Yosemite finally securing the back line, but there's so much pressure. They've already got side control. They've got steps towards this crew.
Wow, crew take the pistol.
Claiming that first critical round, that's huge for them here. And I quite like the initial approach from Billy, but that
My co-hosts seem to have left me.
They got into that site. They got it for free. They got exactly what they wanted. Sage wall up. Jets dash into the tube, into like on the bridge.
Yep.
They've got that space. Why not kind of reinforce that area, get players under the jet, make it really tricky for crew to find their way back in. Yes, Kesnit has a good flank.
Huge
yes,
2 kills from Kesnit.
Not
gonna lie, huge
I mean,
2
that first
kills.
kill still went in the way of YZ. Like, that should be a round that Billy gets. And if they're not able to convert these post plants on a round that's gifted to them like this, I feel like crew, they're just gonna walk away with this map as well.
Kesnit has the outlaw.
This fight in them yet. Just a ghost for Yosemite in the Restaurant Classics. Looking at Kesnit with the outlaw as well, so hoping to maybe take that through. He already going to find YZ. Shouldn't be too much to write home about in this sort of round. Oh, easy enough. Easy enough. And if Kesnit starts feeling confident, that scares me. You're going to get the knives up early. You're going to start feeling out the game a bit. The confidence starting to build because he is part of the win con, right?
2 Chinese teams gonna go home today.
Imagine to maybe apply further pressure here. Neff, yeah, outgunned on this one, and yeah, very secure, very safe.
All right, crew take the bonus.
The second, Billy just looking to get through that round. It felt like.
Easy.
It really does feel like Billy doesn't have any options outside of trying to get these executes off, namely towards A, because it's very hard to clear out that back yellow area on B. If they keep going towards A, though, and Kesnit's sitting there, I mean, he's got that outlaw right now.
What puts him off the...
What takes him off?
The line,
the
right?
flash, maybe, but you really have to capitalize on that timing. The only other option, really, is using something around middle, but right now, I mean, Kesnit's trying to get that info down tube right now.
I'm looking at any light shields, no, so they're going to have noted that outlaw before.
Yeah.
It can still do a lot of damage, don't get me wrong. And it's a proactive start from crew. There was a supporting act towards Kesnit taking some sort of pressure down towards Tube. He did have the 2 players. I think Heat was not too far away, and Shy. Now, something you were considering, and it looks like that is the right answer, at least for Billy, was this approach towards A. Almost has to be reticent in approach on this. 3 players committed towards that maze side swing. Wall's going to go up, though. And YZ head first.
Whoa.
I don't know what the plan was. Maybe hoping he'd be able to get towards the back line, get some pressure, but it's swatted away. What felt like almost too easily. And the pressure on
Yeah, kind of confusing.
Fall away for a second, get himself healed up, go for the high plant towards Nest. That is going to go in. No spam on that one. And they can start shifting back into the post plant. K9 going to take a body with him, though. That Shy gone down.
Yeah, that's a big kill.
And it's tricky to make these guns work. You have
4v4.
here. Stingers, 1 upgrade for MTA. And Kesnit does have the Vandal as well. So they've got a little bit of something.
No smokes for 8 seconds.
Ooh, the post. Oh, Kesnit gets 1, though.
There comes at least...
The body block! Wait, that's huge!
Right under their noses! The defuse is there!
Wait, the body block was so big!
Yeah, that's tough. Because Billy, they got in. Yeah, YZ goes down early. I think that flash from the KO is supposed to deal with that player there, but perfectly positioned.
Yeah,
perfectly positioned, I think, under the rafter.
Under the rafters.
The flash might have popped a little bit too high.
Maybe we
and
catch
then
that. Let's see.
Oh, it went over the Sage wall.
Otherwise, full blind opening for Billy.
Wow, the body block.
Not able to convert that well. Peru doing a really good job again here on the retake, though. Smiling and laughing about it.
Yeah.
Wingman just stuck it. No contest.
Wow. Okay. And YZ, there's no stopping this, but it's individual.
Yeah, nope.
It's disconnected, and it finds him nothing. That's again. This plays.
Where's my co-host at? That is the ultimate question.
Still with the outlaw.
That is crazy, though. The body block, I can't get over that.
Billy, rinse, repeat. Back towards this site, a different plant here, safer, securer. They do at least have, actually, speaking about it, not that much util for the post plant this time around, so they can't play it the same way.
They're also down a man. Looking to get that opening.
Dizzy going through, doesn't find what they wanted, but Heat's going to kind of backfill the space. You thought that was his every day.
No way, Heat.
Not. K-Knight lives. Hard to deal with this deeper post plant, drawing out the utility as they go. And Shy already clearing out Yosemite. Another tap on the spike should draw another player forward. It's going to be Neff this time to challenge, and good trades. KRU keeping this Elise competitive.
Nice, nice. Wow.
And they've got time on this one.
Good positioning from MTA.
With this, I've got to say, I want an early timeout.
That was good time. That was good.
Those deeper holds are not working, Josh. They're getting the site, they're getting the plant, but beyond that, they're not able to hold it.
I'm not trying to be cringe. It just comes naturally. But KRU's really bringing the heat right now here. Again, another opening kill for him. And yeah, I mean, a timeout would be nice, but I don't know how much of it will solve what Billy's actual issues are. Because they're getting onto the sites, they're getting the spike planted. That hasn't been the issue. They've got it clean on pistol round. They got it a couple times down on A as well without really that much issue. The problem is converting the late round. They're out of the ability.
2 rifles on Billy.
And here, they just get the fuse under their noses, basically. Wingman on round 3, and then here it's just they got to get some kills.
Yeah, it sounds so simple when you say it that way.
Just kill.
But now we have the added issue, the one that we were talking about, the desk was alluding to, the operator with Kesnet. That in hand, it controls, it commands so much respect. A similar exec that we saw before. No one playing ahead. Kesnet not going to be sat down towards the lower side of rafters. A similar plant going to be coming in, I can imagine. No spam on this. And it's Shy, finds flexing, and already the backline going to be pressured this time.
Wait, Shy already got a kill.
Billy can't sit deep anymore. They've tried it before and it didn't work out. Hunter's Fury maybe going to clear out here. You're looking at Melzer maybe to swing on it. He does. Yosemite gets caught. He goes
nice.
down. And player by player, they're falling. And the pressure, the issues compounding. K-Knight's gone. This is simple.
Nice. Nice. Wow.
It looks so easy.
They really do make it look so easy. Are we going to have back-to-back 2-0s?
Billy from all angles, a flawless team ace as well. It's just, you don't really have that many options with this composition if you're Billy. Maybe if you split off, do a 4-1 instead of a 5-man hit, you're getting into the site for free. Kesnet hasn't even been opping. Like, it's so easy for KRU right now, and they haven't even been opping. What's going to happen now when the op comes out? Are you going to switch it up and try to go B instead? Well, what options do you have? Again, once that knife lands at yellow, you have nothing else to clear out. Is there someone else? Is there a bait setup? And then again, once you get that plant with that
timeout, Billy.
What is the next action? But they have the res. Maybe they can go somewhere else.
Maybe I was kind of I say maybe hoping to get a lurk on top of this, but it's still going to be like there are options.
Oops, sorry, I hit my microphone there.
Down. It feels uncomfortable. You still need to find out where Kesnet is early on, right? You still need to go through that protocol list that gets added in. Maybe you can activate a lurk to pressure on that on the post plant. Maybe deal with a little bit of something, but it's still not easy. You're banking on them maybe not having utility in the right place. There's still so much for them to work through to deal with KRU here.
And they've tried that lurk, actually. They tried inserting up tube early. He put them down in that tube early. Thrash is up now for the defense as well. I do want to see Billy utilize this res sometime early on. Right now, KRU's letting them into the site. Hey, nothing's going to happen. But maybe Billy starts somewhere, goes for that early fight on that long range, picks up the player with the res, and then once they've diagnosed the setup, they make a plan and go somewhere else. I want to see them use middle a little bit more. It's going to be so tough for them to go actually commit to an ending on B, but it looks like here they're posturing to start there.
We wanted to see this. This was the worry. This was the threat. The operator.
Yeah. This is going to be scary.
Place, right time.
Depends on how they deal with this op.
Kesnet getting curious.
Deep molly at elbow. Giving that opening for Kesnet to post on garage.
Careful.
No drone to clear him out.
This looks like a death sentence if they keep going this way. There's the first shot and the flash. He's forced off the first angle. They can start taking.
Flash actually does clear him out.
Life going to be dealt with though. So they still.
Oh.
That is fantastic from Neff. Finding Kesnet. That's exceptional.
The flash is super annoying.
Is he going to come out though? And it looks like they want to fish out on this. This is very early. There's only one player to really work with this, that being Melzer, and they can't get any value for it particularly. All in play. We're into a deeper post plant. Kesnet can't disrupt that. Already falling so early on. No flank this time. Why is he sticking close here? Maybe trying to be a real nuisance, and he is.
Oh.
Great from him to find two. KRU not expecting that level of pressure. And now Shine Heat, this is tough. So many players that can just swing, catch it, invest a little util. But for me, Neff was the MVP in this round from start to finish. The knife, the flash is Shy, putting up some work here. Oh my gosh, Shy! Stop it. Stop it, flexing.
No time.
Thank you for that, Billy. Gonna keep it on track at least here. Costly as hell, but we doubted the validity, the effectiveness of that KO, and it put so much pressure on Neff for those flashes.
Those flashes were huge.
They were both flashes
To clear out Kesnet there. Those flashes were huge. Plus this lineup from YZ.
From YZ, getting through that wall on that retake, knowing that the players are going to be close. Luckily, he got that line up. It could have been really bad, but they need to do something different than just backing off and letting KRU get back onto the site. So I do respect that, and it is going to be something that they need to keep doing. A lot of pressure and weight's going to be on YZ's shoulders to keep repeating this.
And Neff isn't playing with the pack this time. He was taking a look towards middle.
I like what they're doing, though. You see where they're positioned? They're positioned so that they could get rezzed if they do go down early. YZ sees nothing, realizes maybe it's an open site, but also realizes maybe the jet op is towards B this round.
And there it is, confirmation.
Yep.
At least of where Kesnet resides. And all this space.
This will be a huge fight between MTA.
But it's a gamble, right? You're banking on it being through that maze side rather than towards default.
Though.
Be careful with that barrel, but actually
Timing.
pass by each other. YZ securing a lot.
Timing. Oh, the timing.
This is good positioning. If he doesn't get cleared, he could be good for them, but I don't want to jinx it. He's got those blade storms out, and it's really, if you miss.
Oh, he missed.
Doing the dance, and he comes out on top of that. 10 from the judges. As YZ has to
He still got one knife at least.
It's difficult. They've secured the back line as well. They've got a lot here. That's the lockdown here.
All right, KJ ult for the retake. That KO nade's not going to be enough.
It does.
Oh wait, it is enough. What? I thought it wasn't enough anymore.
Make it harder for KRU to try and clear house. How do they get them out of this Viper's pit so far?
Oh, it's because it was centered. Okay. I get it now. YZ actually got one. And he gets another. Oh, the wingman. The wingman was clutch.
That was so damn close.
So close, but not good enough for Billy. KRU is so good on these retakes, and just when you thought, hey, there's no way. There's no way. But KRU pull it off, and they're consistently pulling this off. Lots of ultimates up now for Billy. It's just, it comes down to these late rounds, and there's no utility left for Billy to really just do anything. And again, it's the second time this wingman's coming clutch on this defuse.
That little guy, what a champion of people.
Oh, it's so sad for Billy right now because they use their timeout already.
Yeah.
They have 3 really big ultimates, but they don't have the economy to follow it up.
True.
Guardians, ghosts, and classics.
Kesnet on this B line. The rest of the team already stacking towards A. It's going to be 4 versus 5 here. The KO maybe gets him into the site, but is that it?
Are you going to go for it here? Man. And again, you look at the
Risky play.
Individual now, Billy's done here. And KRU just keeping this in hand, keeping security, keeping safety. It's all on necessity.
He actually finds one, but
Spike where it is. Make it easier. 33 HP. 3 players. Sitting in a very tough position. Hello. See him. Spike is that.
what the hell is KRU doing, bro? What the fuck are they doing?
And this pause for thought isn't going to go too far. Again, Yosemite would have to get that spike back, and they're still so cognizant of where it's dropped. And that's position noted now. No one's taking that fight. You may, well, I say that, Kesnet does. Okay, fair play. You're kind of ringing the dinner bell at that point, really, just praying to be put out of your misery. 7-1 here. This was the map you kind of hoped, right? And they're burning both.
Wow, Billy is already burning out their second timeout.
To round 9, you're down 7-1. You have 3 really big ultimates. You've been getting into the site. You've been getting the spike planted. You've been losing on the post plants, namely because you're all falling back and Crew's doing a really good job. Sometimes they include a flank. Sometimes it's just straight up, okay, we'll go in heavy from spawn. We get the wingman on the spike, force them to peek us. But what can we do to make this a little bit different? Because this is our map pick.
Yes, this is our choice. Statistically, one of our better chances.
And we're starting attack.
Which is meant to be...
It's meant to be our stronger side. So if we're going into defense and we're at a round deficit worse than like maybe 4, it's just going to be so hard. So not only do they have to come back, they have to come back at 7-5 almost if they want to have a chance into the second half. So here, second timeout burned, and they need to have a good plan coming out of this. Kesnet still has that op. He's been shifting around, namely starting towards B. Once he did a mid-walk with an outlaw, but we haven't really seen Billy do anything other than 5-man A or 5-man B. Occasionally they did send one player towards middle to kind of sniff it out, see what they could get, but to no avail.
These ults are so impactful. But my worry...
How did Kesnet actually just make that?
...is that if Neff doesn't do what he did before... I mean, Neff's only got 1 kill, but again, it's what he was doing in the meantime to try and set them up here. How much freedom does Kesnet get? Do the ults even matter? It comes down to this. Knife goes in, that should at least catch towards Melzer.
Good damage.
This Melzer kid is hacking!
But Kesnet doesn't care. He's sticking around enough for a shot. There's going to be the ult coming out. We spoke about these ults. But there's no respect being shown from Crew. You got to force it. You got to make them respect you.
Nice shot, Kesnet.
Kesnet's great for it. Melzer.
Nice shot, Melzer.
This down. Now does it swing though? Billy's starting to clear out, but Heat's made it here. The whole crew.
And they're just dead. Holy.
Moving. It's not enough to force them away.
Everybody's just dead instantly.
These hopes are falling to pieces for Billy.
We're gonna have a quick night.
Half-made plan. That was a timeout plan. That is the strat they pulled out after deliberating for 30 seconds. This is like, okay, we go B. Yeah, he's got off there. It's okay. He gets one early. We res. It's okay. We pop KO ulti. We go in there, lock down the post plan. Easy peasy. But it's not easy peasy. They can't even get past that yellow, and they're getting crossfired. Melzer sitting behind the
I feel like
box.
Crew had a really good read on that.
What else do you have? You got to use it right here.
And this is probably one of the closer games on paper when you were looking at it in these sort of situations. You expected with the maps coming through, maybe, yes, they'd win their map, and then the third could be the close affair, but as it stands, we're not going to sunset. The brutality of champs is so crystal clear here. Crew elevating, Crew looking ready, and Billy not quite having what it takes this time, it feels like, but it's 8-1, it's not over yet. Still a purchase, still a couple of those ults, and another attempt towards the A site. Crew gonna get more and more confident here.
Flexin, he's moving up towards B off the back of all this noise, off the lockdown. Maybe trying to for rotation here, but
Crew could break that.
Just a long flank.
Looks like they're gonna try and delay with Sova ult instead of trying to break it.
Gonna get that spike planted.
Fury.
He takes it, but he goes down for it.
Oh,
narrowly.
Doesn't get the kill.
Still alive.
He's gonna go ahead and heal himself.
Flanks on the way.
Fish shot gonna come through from Heat though. That's gonna send them forward, flexing like an assassin in the back lines. Now gets a challenge in the form of Melzer, but the site's now getting contested. They're under scrutiny, they're under pressure because MTA is just racking up the bodies. Flexing.
Wait, flexing.
They need, but MTA is cooking them up here, and he's gonna at least get this to half. He has to get off this though. Another 1v1 for pretty much all the marbles here. Flexing, is that work? All of what you did worth it?
He sticks it.
He sticks this.
Oh!
This came off in time.
Oh my goodness, the shorty, if that hit his head,
In this round.
it could have won them the map.
We wanted the lurk. We wanted the lurk.
We got the lurk, and it paid off. It killed the Gecko. That means no wingman on the spike.
True.
These are big win conditions here.
Yes.
But nobody alive for Billy. Like, they had to do everything. They used everything. Everyone died just to get that one more round on the board.
It was the race to the ace between these two. That was it. Literally, who aces first? 4 for either player, and then the 5th confirmed, giving Billy their second round. But Kesnet He's feeling out the game a bit, starting to get a bit of a read in this, but flexing. He's around that corner and he's good for it now. Billy starting to get that early blood. Maybe Crew seeing red here, starting to heat up themselves, maybe a little too much. Getting frustrated and a little
The molly was kind of annoying.
Mission towards A, but all of the pressure is on this side of the map.
Is he gonna call them back?
I don't know. Oh, a glimpse caught for Heat there. He was thinking about it. There's 3 players on this. The timing from YZ is...
Oh, there's a flank!
Get you gun out! Shy! What was happening? YZ strikes.
Wait, how the fuck did this guy make it all the way through A already?
They don't. Well,
damn.
Glimpse, but it doesn't seem to matter. YZ cutting through him like a hot knife through butter. MTA almost aced before, not going to get an opportunity. Billy can't.
All right, hold up now. Billy's cooking.
The question is it too little, too late? Because right now they're trailing by 5 rounds, and even if they pick up this round, it's not the 8-4 curse, it's the 9-3 curse, you know? It's going to be a really tall order for them going into that second half. They still have that res. It's been online since like round 3, and they are kind of using positions where they could res early death. But again, I mean, we're going to see the op-out for Kesnet. Billy, they need to go for 4 right here.
You want a chance. You want to pry and stay alive. This round could be the gateway to it, and the timing's everything. And it's a quick approach from YZ.
Whoa!
Again. Shots missed left and right. Both getting a second lease at life. Who makes the most of it? It looks like Melzer.
How does Melzer live?
Still standing, surrounded by the enemy. Oh, they're trying to wrap on him, but you can't shut him down.
Wow, wait.
There, man. Keep Kesnet alive.
That's nuts. That's actually nuts. How does Melzer live? And then I don't even know who got that kill on the Sage that was flanking Kesnet, but that was some crazy team play right there. Absolutely. Yo, hello, face cam. Wake the fuck up, man. Oh my god, how long have I been out of focus for? Yeah, that was nuts. But real quickly, chat, I was hoping my co-host would make it back in time, but honestly, he may have fallen asleep, to be quite honest with you, but I need to go to the bathroom, so give me 1 minute and I'll be right back.
Larry, can you put the subtitles on this? I can't understand anything they're saying. You know, I got the girls on Wisp. You ever heard of Wisp?
Yeah, I got my girls on a Wisp.
It's phenomenal. Wisp has birth control delivery, prescriptions for UTIs, yeast infections, BV. I mean, you can even delay your period.
Shut the front door.
I'm serious. Sophia's going on a beach vacay. Thanks to Wisp, she's prepared for anything.
Get out of town.
Now, she leaves this week.
Wow. That's true.
You know your body. We respect that. Get on Wisp. Now, she tells me everything.
That's sweet.
Looking for what comes next? For that moment when everything finally...
1 minute!
Whichever path you choose, it starts here.
9-3 on the half, and yes, we are on Icebox. Yes, this was Billy's pick, but Crew came prepared, Josh. They had everything they needed, and the question then becomes, is 3 rounds enough? And I think a lot of us have a feeling of what the answer is to that, but Theory Craft with me, what makes the difference? What keeps Billy in this? Is there something you see, or is it literally down to determination and the will to not lose at this point? Are we clutching at those straws already?
They used both of their timeouts on that first half, that attack side. They needed those rounds. Did they get enough? 3 going into it. It is the 9-3 curse,
yes.
But I want to see something that we've never seen before on this map. Perhaps it's going to be such a difficult crawl back into even just tying the game up. And I don't know if we've seen enough from them to expect that right now.
Let's find out. 9-3 as said. Crew now on the attacking side, Billy on the defense. And they have to be near on faultless, if not flawless, and they're going for a mid-walk. A brave play, a bold play, and perhaps one they have to go towards. Now the turret's going to know at least one.
They didn't break the turret though, so they don't have to worry about their flank. Crew, they're going to go in, Once that Viper wall goes down.
Yep, it's go time. Dizzy gonna lead the way, clear through on site. They now know that no one's at least in the standard positions. First spot made and the first frag found is gonna be empty. What are they up to? Billy just walking in, hoping and praying that it works out in their side. And right now the prayers barely being answered. You've got a 1v2. Oh, it's not happening. That just fell to pieces.
Why YZ? That is the airport code for Toronto.
The more you know. Speaking of airports, 10-3. I mean, that's not how you want to start it, Josh. Let's cut to the quick. Let's talk how it is. I didn't mind the start. I quite like them being proactive, trying to take some of the map space away, trying to play. I like the pressure. Yes, I don't mind that. But then, what was this approach with tap on the spike? They just flew in.
Not entirely sure. They have that sage wall. They should be comfortable letting the round develop, finding their openings, going in for that together. The together is the part that they're missing right now. It's so disjointed. Another stack here, though. KRU been doing such a good job on these types of rounds, finding out where that stack is, avoiding it, hitting that lane of least resistance. Shy. One for one.
But you can lose that player. You're allowed to lose that player. Beyond that, that's when weapons start dropping.
We saw this on Lotus. As soon as Billy showed themselves, maybe even got a kill, they instantly tried to get ahead of the rotation and go to the other side. KRU, understanding this, learning from what happened in this last map, they're waiting, letting the round simmer a little bit. Now they're going to go back towards B. They know it's probably empty, maybe one person at most. That knife coming, getting broken. But it's going to be a free sight.
It is. The pressure's probably going to be through middle.
All right, chat, I'm back. Sorry.
Still got a sheriff.
It looks like I missed pistol. Fuck. But it looks like KRU won it, so I'm happy.
Break that against an outlaw, a guardian, and a vandal with heat. We're going to need a round from the man on the screen, pretty much. YZ. He was on raise. I might give him it, but this one, man, it is a tall task. You're kind of hoping someone plays him in. You got a flash there for yellow, but that's about it. He and Kesnick can probably turn that. Here we go. Can he even cross that far? Gonna spot out Melzer on the way, but now the flash gonna fade, and KRU digs their heels in. 12 is calling.
It's looking like it's gonna be a quick night tonight, boys.
If you had one shot, one opportunity. Billy, they need to convert this round. It is the bonus round for KRU. Outlaw still in play. A couple of light shields on the Billy players, so that could be dangerous if Kesnet finds that opening.
Yeah.
And again, it's going to be so hard for Billy to actually get any sort of information into this round. They don't have that dart or drone from the Sova, which is, a really common pick, at least for any sort of drone initiator. But right now, they have to just go in. Aggression here.
Just praying they don't make it to 12, that they don't get the bonus.
Oh,
YZ.
Like, bro, nobody's looking belt?
A blind spot. When I say spot, it was a mile wide. And that's an early pick. Melzer can at least show presence elsewhere. No free rotations now, no quick flanks to be had. KRU can pause for thought. They're still above a minute.
It's so good from KRU because they realize they have the advantage. They let Billy sweat, and Billy isn't really great in these situations where they go down a man. Usually someone goes exploring. We're seeing that right now from Flexen, and it might actually pay out in their favor. He has got all this garage line. Maybe lets his teammates know, hey, it's going to be a stack towards there now. Might be the saving grace in this moment. KRU still the good grasp of this round. Sage wall goes down. Now the hit is possible. Knifed. It's going to slow it down a few more seconds.
Not much longer.
That Viper's going to bypass
the flank. The flank.
Everything. Now Billy
with the ult.
They just need to live on the site.
Yeah, can they survive? Oh my! The fish got moves, and KRU got the site. Flexen has to save them again. We asked him for 4 before, and he's going to pretty much do it one more time. He gets 2. Shy, and in unison. 12 was calling, and now it's been answered. It's 12 for KRU now. And Billy's hopes and dreams ride on this round.
Honestly, if Flexen got Shy on that duel,
this should have been where they could have pressured.
Could have been big.
But it's fallen to pieces, Josh. This is what it comes down to now. No armor on half of these rifles they're trying to buy.
9 rounds in a row. They have to win just to get to overtime for their
Yeah, I mean,
tournament life. And just the way that crew's been playing.
it's getting away from Billy, no cap.
The disparity is so evident.
So hard.
Crew are not letting
Oh,
this one slip.
wow.
Billy
They
on the
know.
receiving end of
They
all
know
of
they're
that
really
fire,
close.
all of that want. And 3 rounds is maybe all they're going to be stuck on here, but another chance.
Respect, though. They're still playing fearlessly. They're
They
showing
backed
they're
up,
not
though.
afraid. They're on the ropes of going down, but they still open up aggressively. Didn't find what they wanted.
I feel like they
Reset,
have to
look
because
for
they
somewhere
can't
else.
figure it out otherwise.
That mid-walk is their cure, their answer.
One
They
for
only
one.
find Shy. Plenty of players spotted. That's 2 more players noted. YZ and Yosemite both going to be considered here, but he's still going for more. He's still trying.
1 for 1 again.
Fearless, as you
3v3.
said, to a fault. There's still 3 players up against them. K-Knight, Flex, and Yosemite. Kesnit, Melzer, and Heat.
This positioning, though, from Yosemite, he needs that Viper Flex and needs to be able to bait for him this Gecko Flash.
He still at least has the alarm bot there. And now that gets dealt with. Does he swing on it? He does. Oh no, but the shot doesn't land how he wants it.
Oh.
Trying to save him. And now all down a Heat with 14 HP. He's got a zoo worth of animals to go through to try and help him out, but still surely not.
Ah, the spray.
Keeping them secure, keeping them safe. Another
Spray was not there.
round.
But I doubt Billy comes back from this. 12-4?
That's Billy.
That's
I mean,
really
they found
hard to
their
come back
openings.
from, no
YZ
matter
was able
who you
to
are.
Not only get those openings, but they were able to convert off of it and capitalize.
Then again, I've seen it done. I mean, G2 came back from an 11-1 half, so...
He's right now not having a good game, but it's so hard to get into these situations. You're on Sage. Basically, you spend the entire game walling up and planting, and then as KO, you're the solo initiator. You've spent the entire game throwing knives and flashes so your teammates can get in, and it just comes down to those post rounds.
Yeah, and the worrying thing is Kesnit might just have a round. He spotted out 2 there. He knows where YZ is. He knows where K-Knight was. Or at least a pixel showed. And the swing from YZ, again, they're trying to play each other in here.
Nice heat.
Takes down YZ, and they can sit back now. They can pause, Josh. They've got 1 minute 20. They're in no hurry.
Pause and make them sweat.
True.
Crew, it's their signature move. And it works really well because, I mean, when you sweat, you're on your tournament life here. Oh. They peak again.
Ooh.
Kesnit's got to be careful.
Playing a dangerous game there, Kesnit.
Taking their time. They can let this simmer for a second. No need to overdo it just yet. Still 2 knives to play with, but he'll need to
Sage wall.
Punish. A nice late Sage wall there.
Ooh, the Sage wall's gonna be annoying.
The only way through it is over it for now. So the rotation comes back into middle. Reinforce that B, but Crew probably just comfortable waiting it out and going at the last second if they need to.
Yeah, Crew don't mind running it late here. They're not the ones really with the pressure. They've got 12 rounds. They get the luxury.
left.
Speaking of luxury, Heat's made it through with a quick attempt towards the side. That's
He's
going to be a plant. And they've got to respond accordingly. Already there are issues here. Heat's doing a lot of work already this round. He's got support from Kesnit up top. He's looking for a fight. Doesn't get
Kesnit.
Hope alive.
4v4.
But you look at the deeper post plants. You're looking at the flank potentially for Flexin as well, who's becoming a heavy hitter for this team. But how many times can he do this? Neff gonna have the knife in 4, but maybe it's just the gun he needs.
Wow, Neff gets 2. Ooh.
Here at the flank.
He should have done.
Yeah.
Heat. Can he keep this? Can he be the one to secure it? Oh my god! On a Heat to this
Wait.
round, forward secure it and keep the
Oh no!
time is
No time! No time!
I saw the circle.
He's got no time. It's over.
I think it's too late. It is. Crew.
And Crew clutch it up.
At the very end there, Billy are going to be devastated with this one. You thought with
Yeah, that is crazy.
they might have had enough to come through this, to have a close game. But Icebox, they were blown out of the water.
It wasn't even close in that second round, in that second map, but Crew looking really solid on their attack side. Kesnit being able to get some impact with that off as well. So still some life in them as they'll advance.
What a game though. And again, I think this just highlights that brutality of
And
how teams have to be able to
bye
rise
bye
to
Billy
occasion
Billy.
when it matters. Billy are always dangerous. We've learned that the hard way. We've seen how well they can play. We've seen their individuals. But in that crunch moment, the time where it counted, when it mattered most, KRU rose to the top. They found their footing. They played it right, Josh. I think from map 1, that's what we were saying. They were playing it right.
I think if we see them do this again in their next match, we could see a KRU that does go through. But right now, just getting to that next level, that next stage, that is something that they needed to do, obviously. And they've shown really good things in terms of the teamwork is there. They know the protocols, the macros. I like their attack sides, the pacing, making the other team sweat. So really good job to them here. Props, of course. And obviously a team effort. So many flawless rounds too in a series.
Yeah, we're seeing them look good. A scary team to come across, especially when you're trying to just stay alive. But again, the quality of teams here is just getting better and better. It feels like every single head-to-head, every single time we see it, down to the vetoes, a couple of win cons here and there. And I think the main part is kind of calling back to map 1.
Wow. What an interesting day. Sentinels actually pull through with a 2-0 fairly quickly. So does KRU. I mean, I didn't think Billy was too much of a threat, but I definitely thought this match would be way closer than it actually ended up being. Especially this map, like, I feel like Billy kind of started sweating a bit. Like, if they could have kept up the fact that the map was like their tempo, I feel like that would have helped a lot for Billy, but they kind of lost the tempo and they lost...
Struggle the first time to try and stay alive.
They lost like the
they secured the first step,
kind of the sense of things.
But something you want to hear and I want to hear is the Verizon post-match interview down to Shy.
Oh, we're with Shy. Okay.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Verizon post-match interview. I'm standing here with Shy after his win and of course with Dan to help out with translation. Of course, the 크루 비자의 샤이 선수 만나보도록 하겠습니다. 승리 축하드립니다. 오늘의 승리로 내일을 만들어내게 된 크루 비자입니다. 아무래도 두 팀의 에임 대결도 대단했고 샤이 선수 이렇게까지 좀 행복해 보이는 모습을 본 적이 없는 것 같은데 오늘 경기 어땠는지부터 물어보도록 할게요. Congratulations, Shy. You look so animated. I've never seen you that excited. We had some heavy hitters on both teams. You know, there was aim battles happening as well. But Crew Visa won. You guys live to see another day. So thoughts on today's matchup?
Hoy te veías muy animado, te veías celebrando. Eran dos equipos que tenían muy buenos jugadores, mucho aim, peleas de ambos lados. Pero ¿cómo es que te sientes ya que puedes vivir otro día y de este enfrentamiento?
Siento que esta victoria era lo que necesitábamos. Necesitábamos como agarrar ese momento en el stage y siento que ahora, gracias a esta victoria, vamos a poder ir con más confianza, sobre todo como en el hecho de confiar en cada uno de nosotros, de que de verdad podemos ganar y pasar de grupo. Así que nada, feliz con la victoria y eso.
I think this is the win that we needed, the win on stage and the win to think that we can believe that we can actually make it out of the groups. So it feels good to get this win and start this momentum.
확실히 오늘의 승리가 정말 크루 비자가 필요했는데 아무래도 이렇게 승리를 거두게 되면서 정말 그룹 스테이지를 통과할 수 있겠구나 하는 자신감을 얻어가는 그런 뜻깊은 승리였다고 얘기를 합니다. 말씀해주신 대로 이제 다음 경기가 푸나틱인데 이기면 조별에서 플레이오프로 진출할 수 있게 되거든요. 마지막으로 샤이 선수가 개인적으로 푸나틱을 만났던 건 코펜하겐 때인데 그때도 레비아탄 선수이기도 했거든요. 푸나틱이 그때 샤이 선수를 탈락시켰는데 이번에 좀 어떤 각오로 푸나틱을 만나고 싶은지도 여쭤보도록 할게요. Now, speaking of making out of groups, you guys are facing Fnatic next. You personally, the last time you faced Fnatic was when you were on Leviathan, and that was back in Copenhagen. Fnatic eliminated you guys, so, ready for revenge? What's your mindset heading into Fnatic matchup?
Hablando de salir de los grupos, la siguiente partida va a ser en contra de Fnatic y la última vez que tú te enfrentaste a Fnatic estabas en Leviathan y fue la partida de eliminación en Copenhague, así que estás listo para la venganza.
Sí, o sea, siempre lo dije desde que clasificamos a Champions que los dos equipos que quería enfrentarme era TRX y Fnatic y curiosamente me tocaban en el grupo, así que estoy feliz porque el hecho de enfrentarme contra los mejores me impulsa a llevar a mis límites y sobre todo quiero esa revancha que me quedo como esa espinilla desde Copenhague y nada, estamos listos y si de verdad quieren ganar tienen que demostrarlo.
Yeah, since the beginning and since we made it to Champions, I said that the two teams that I wanted to play against was DRX and Fnatic, and it's really funny because we ended up playing them in the same group. So now it feels really good to play against them, and this is a matchup that I've been looking forward to, and a revenge that, you know, since Copenhagen I've been having that kind of left that now I'm able to complete.
먼저 크루비자가 챔피언스 진출을 확정지었을 때 딱 샤이 선수가 DRX랑 푸나틱을 만나고 싶다라고 얘기를 했었는데 딱 어떻게 조가 이렇게 나와서 좀 경기에
Oh man, these interviews go so much slower when you have to like translate, but nah, what can you do?
미라클런의 대표팀이잖아요. 미라클런의 시작일까요? Lastly, is Crew going on a run?
Última pregunta, ¿van a ir en un run, Crew?
¿Cómo?
Como si van a... Este es el inicio del run de Crew.
Ah, sí, por supuesto. Siento que va a ser el comienzo para mí de algo histórico, así que vamos.
Yeah, of course. This is going to be the beginning of something historical, so of course.
역사적인 크루의 미라클런의 시작이 바로 오늘이 아닐까라고 얘기를 했습니다. 이렇게 해서 샤이 선수 만나봤습니다. Vamos, 샤이!
Vamos!
And that's all we have for day 7 here at Valorant Champions Seoul. Vamos, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow. Vamos!
Vamos!
She really likes that word.
Indeed. Vamos, Crew. They pick up the win. We're all vamosing. Oh, I vamos every day.
Are you vamosing?
I am in a perpetual state of vamosing. Constantly. You know what I'm saying? I'm always here, and wherever I am, I'm vamos.
Vamos, Kesnet, vamos!
I mean, I'm unironically crouping after this game.
Yeah.
It has been so long, the drought, since this team won an event at a global event. They didn't win one.
All right, gonna go ahead and mute that. Let's take a good look at the stats. Billy versus I almost said Fnatic. Billy versus Crew. Lotus, I think Billy started out really hot, and I think the problem with that is that when Crew got onto attack, they instantly switched it over to being like, okay, we're gonna play this game to our strengths, and we're gonna play it to our pace, which I think if Billy wanted to win that, I think they needed to be a bit more proactive on defense. I know it's defense, and it's like, you know, play back, hold the sights, that sort of stuff, but with a team like Billy, with the way that they were winning, I really wish maybe somebody in their coaching staff or somebody in their, maybe their IGL, I don't know who their IGL is, but somebody would have said like, hey guys, we were winning rounds when we made the rounds to our pace. You know what I mean? I mean, we saw it with YZ going like crazy deep into A main and just running through everybody with a Neon ult, which unfortunately he had to have the Neon ult to do that, but we see a player like Aspas that plays Neon on Haven, and he plays to that speed. How fast he wants to go, how fast Leviathan wants to do retakes, or you know, so on and so forth. And I think Billy could have done that. They just didn't for some reason, and it really bit them in the butt. And I don't think they were able to recover. I mean, this is ridiculous. I mean, we had what? A 9-3 half from Billy on their map pick too. This is Billy's map pick, and Crew just utterly decimated them by setting the precedence of how fast they wanted to deny these site takes, or how fast they wanted to take the site, and just ultimately were just like left dumbfounded because they could not regain control of the pace of the map, which is super unfortunate for them. But honestly, I think that's really all there is to say about this game. It was kind of clear cut and dry that Crew is moving on. And let me just go ahead and take a look at the schedule here. Wait, did they change their website? Looks like they might have changed their website. Who we got playing tomorrow? No American teams tomorrow. However, on Saturday, which today is Thursday, on Saturdays we have the rematch between Sentinels and Gen G, and then we have Crew versus Fnatic. So that's going to be a long match. And then obviously EDG and Leviathan, which I believe they are in the lowers, right? So we have Gen G, and then we have Fnatic versus KRU to see who will continue to qualify through these two group stages. As you can see, Team Heretics and DRX have already qualified. And then after that on Sunday, I don't know what who the fuck is this? I have no idea who the hell these people are. What the hell? Wait, bro. Huh? Yeah, wait, I wanted this page. What page did it bring me to on there? What the fuck? Okay, super confusing. So Saturday we have Sentinels versus Leviathan and KRU versus Fnatic. Should be some pretty interesting games. Honestly, I don't know how Fnatic will handle with KRU, and I don't know how this rematch is going to go. I mean, you heard 10 say it first. I mean, you know, maybe history will repeat itself. You know, they lose in the first matchup against Gen G, and then maybe Sentinels will be able to bring it back. Who knows? I certainly don't. We'll have to find out. And then after that, we have Leviathan versus EDG on Sunday. Not versus EDG, but it'll be these matches to see what happens on Sunday. So we'll probably watch Leviathan play. And then after that, we'll take a little bit of a break until about Wednesday. And I think that's when... I think that's playoffs right there. Yeah. I think that's playoffs. All right. So it looks like we have a bit of a long day on Saturday, but I'll be taking a break off on Friday. And hopefully I'll have an upload, like an actual uploaded video for Saturday. At least I hope to have an uploaded video on Saturday. So yeah, keep an eye out for that on the channel. If you guys enjoyed the stream, oh, here we go. Take a look at the whole thing. We got everything going on. So we got KRU versus Fnatic and Gen G versus Sentinels on the rematch on Saturday. And then we have Leviathan versus somebody. Whoever wins Talon versus Vitality. So possibly a rematch between Talon and Leviathan. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, like I was saying, I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to drop a like on the video. If you're enjoying these watch parties and so on and so forth, make sure to subscribe down below, as I will keep it going all the way until Champs is finished. And that's pretty much been it, guys. I've been Foamy. You guys have been